Hello! Hey everybody, welcome in. I'm your storyteller, your dungeon mistress.
Kidding.
This is all right,
Lord
everybody.
have mercy.
Roll your evening rouse checks.
Oh, goody.
Oh God.
Roll them.
I do it.
Oh crap.
You thing. Oh, look at that.
I did
Oh,
it.
we're rolling the thingy. Okay, I did.
I mean, I
They
did.
did it.
Oh, are we rolling
You
in roll 20?
You
Oh, no,
don't
that's
have
smart,
to
'cause it
do
works.
it.
Oh no, I like to do whatever works in roll 20. Okay.
I never know what works in roll 20.
Oh,
Hey, I failed
no,
there
Quinn.
too, so we're fine.
Oh no, Quinn.
Okay, let me see. Ugh.
Well, Quinn. Well, Quinn, you're not alone.
Well, Quinn lost an eye. Of course, she's hungry.
Yeah, I got the
Well, that's fair.
munchies.
Oh, speaking of which, is that aggravated damage? I forget. Was that aggravated damage? I'm pretty sure it is. You lost an eye. I'm pretty sure that was aggravated damage.
Damn, homie.
A cool eye patch, though.
We'll bedazzle it, so it's really cool.
It's fine.
You all awake for your evening. Your thoughts linger on the last vestiges of yesterday. The creatures that you saw, the strange horrors, whether physical or spiritual. Enough that some of you might be questioning your entire reality. Even still, there is that nagging in the back of your mind that your reality, your work, your hobbies, your social or unsocial life, you have obligations. Before everything in this family, these wolves, this drama, this change, you were someone. And each of you feel changed. For better or for worse, it remains to be seen. But for a particular reason tonight, something is different. You are different. You cannot go back to how it was ere yesterday or the day before. Somehow, you must manage to lift the skirts of your new reality, fasten them tight, and move on. Or you will end up tripping down the grand staircase and breaking your neck. Now, whether that calms you or increases your anxiety is up to the character. But the reality is had nonetheless. The realization stark and true. However, this evening starts not necessarily where it ended, but maybe a little close. Quinn, the sensation on your face is small and chubby. At first you think it might be larva, but the squish is far too firm. So then you think maybe tofu on toothpicks. And then you feel this soft brush against your cheek. And your single eye opens. And you are gazing at probably the prettiest little girl you have ever seen. And she is steadily gazing back at you, her small, chubby hands on your face, her round, cherub cheeks, her small mouth a little O, and then she grins. You see that her hair is done in pigtails, braided, bows mismatching, And the braids themselves are a valiant effort. They look like they might have been trying to be hearts in another lifetime. Hi!
Hello?
Daddy said you were missing an eye, so I made you an eye patch, and it's glittery.
Quinn reaches up to her left eye. Okay. Was it, I'm sorry if that was, like, scary or gross. Cause I think it's scary and gross.
Why? Daddy just said you were taking a nap. Were you not actually taking a nap?
Oh, no, I was taking a nap. I sleep real deep.
Oh. I thought maybe you pooped yourself like the baby.
Oh, no. Hey. Child in here? Hi, Quinn. There's a child?
I have a name.
Oh, okay. Hi, what's your name? My name is Quinn. There's a kid! Okay. Ignore me yelling.
She holds out her hand.
Okay.
My
can
name
make sure that...
is Daisy.
Yeah.
However, I'm named after my grandma as well. Her name is Elvita. Elvita Daisy Bain. That's my name. And my daddy calls me a princess. Now hold still.
Oh.
And she
Okay.
climbs up on the bed
Okay.
with you. And it looks like she might have dressed herself. She has one sock that is bright blue with frills on the top, and the other one is a pink Power Ranger. She has on My Little Pony sandals with her socks. And the skirt that she has on is kind of like a jumper. The shirt, well, it looks like something out of the bargain bin at the Halloween store. And she has lip gloss on and glitter on her cheeks. As she ties the monstrously large lace eye patch around your head, it keeps falling.
Oh. Thank you. Can I help? I'm just gonna, like, I think I'm just gonna tie a little tighter because I don't want it to fall because it's a really nice patch.
You hear her like grunting and like your hair gets pulled a little bit.
Okay. That's out. Okay, but okay. Oh crap. Hey, do you like my Halloween ears?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. They're not real, but like they're attached to my head pretty tight, so you gotta be careful around them, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I might need help.
Okay.
I can't get it to stay.
Oh, okay. And Quinn reaches around and tries
She
to...
completely abandons the process. It falls from your face and she hops off the bed.
Oh, no. Okay. Oh no. Hi. Who is your
You hear
your
a
dad,
voice.
Your parental unit?
You hear the front door open. There's this wonderful smell, and you hear a voice. Daisy? From downstairs. Daisy, where'd you go? Hey, I told you to stay at the Daisy! I'm in here, Daddy! And you hear like a clatter and a shattering, and then do. And Sigma is like slid. He is wearing the most clothes you've ever seen him. A polo that says,
What?
it's not a dad bod, it's a father figure. He's got a baseball cap on. He doesn't have any piercings in. No makeup. It's crazy. And he's got pants on. Genuine, honest to God pants. Oh, you're awake. Hey, what are you doing? Daddy, you said that she was missing an eye. So I made her an eye patch, and I made it look like she was also a princess. She has ears. They're Halloween. I think I want to be a cat, not a witch anymore, Daddy. And then Daisy just walks out. Sigma gives you a helpless look.
Sigma.
You
I don't want to get too personal. Do you have a kid?
you're awake like an hour early. You know that, right? He looks at a watch.
I don't know, Sigma. I gotta be honest. I'm trying to process a lot of stuff right now.
You hear another
I
door
wasn't
open.
expecting this.
Oh, look! Hi! I'm Daisy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, so you might want to go.
Wait.
We should both go. We should both go. Oh no.
As you step out, Jihoon,
Yep.
the smallest little thing you have ever seen, but very round face, very kind of small but chubby, right? Like just cute, is standing there. And she's so little, maybe 3 foot max, but she takes up the whole frame, gazing at you with this steady green gaze.
Hello?
Hi. And she walks into your room. She goes over to Gamma's duffel bags and starts to open them.
Hey, why don't you come sit up here on the bed? You can bounce on the bed. How does that sound?
I'm not supposed to jump on the bed, Daddy says so.
Well, this is my bed right now, so you can jump on the bed.
She abandons
Just a little.
She abandons her current task and comes over to the bed, and you hear and then another as both Quinn and Sigma slide into view. Oh my god, why are you awake an hour early too? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on?
Daddy, he said I could jump on the bed.
And so she does one
I'm
little
sorry.
bounce. And then gets off.
I'm sorry.
Do you have any candy?
Who are you?
My name is Daisy, but I'm named after my grandma. My grandma's name is Elvita. Elvita Daisy Bain. That's my name. What's your name?
I'm Jihoon.
Hi.
Hi. How old are you?
I'm 6.
And she goes back over to a very specific pocket on the duffel bag and unzips it and pulls out a Werther's original. Okay, we're not gonna spoil your dinner. Put that back.
Uncle Ian said I could eat it.
No. You can't. I just made dinner.
Hold on. Hold the. I'm sorry.
You're not supposed to be awake yet. Her mom's gonna come pick her up soon, and you guys were not supposed to be.
I'm sorry.
I don't know why you're awake so fucking early.
Who is Uncle Ian?
Well, I mean, G is Uncle Ian. But anyways, come on, baby. Let's go get you some dinner. I got your favorite.
No, hold on a second. And he goes and he gets up and he goes to the little kid.
Are you okay?
Do you know this man?
That's my daddy.
I'm sorry. What?
Are you okay?
Hey, Jihoon. Daisy is Sigma's child.
Sigma just kind of sweats a little. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Come on, Daisy. And she then giggles, slaps her dad, and is like, "You're it!" And then runs down the hallway. And she opens another door. You hear her little legs go upstairs, and Sigma bounds after her, and he's like, "Oh my god, you guys are not supposed to be awake. Please don't panic, okay?" Again, he's in the most clothes you've ever seen him in.
Please don't panic. Who are you?
Yeah, you're not supposed to be awake.
Be awake.
And you hear him run after her, and Daisy is just like,
Daddy! I found some more friends!
"No!" Malcolm and Noah.
Amazing. That's our room.
The two of you are coming to. Kind of an aching bit of a headache. Sigma is shouting something. You hear his voice, and then your door opens, and a little. You don't see anyone at first, and then you hear, "Daddy, I found more friends." And then Sigma comes sliding down the hallway. Fuck, you're awake too. Oh my god, is everybody awake?
I look at my phone. What time is it?
Oh, I have a headache.
Whose kid is that?
Sigma, like, grabs her by the top of the head, pulls her back, shuts the door.
Whoa! He just ignored my question. Sigma, that's not cool, man.
You're not supposed to be awake yet! You're supposed to still be sleeping! You hear the panic.
Like, you're not leaving me in this room. What is going on?
You open the door.
Yeah.
Question is Quinn and Jihoon at the bottom of the stairs?
Oh yeah, I was heading right out.
Okay, so they're headed up the stairs. Sigma has got the girl by the hand and is trying to draw her down the stairs. When Malcolm, you, and Quinn and Jihoon and Noah, you form like this corral around Sigma and the kid, and she looks up at him.
Daddy, you have so many friends.
The face that dawns on Noah. That's your dad?
Mm-hmm.
Looks down at her, looks up at him. Oh. What's your name?
She takes a breath and straightens her shoulders. Very prim, like a little princess.
I'm named after my grandma. My name is Alvida. But it's Alvida Daisy Bain. That's my name. What's your name?
When
He'll like get down so he's on level with her and be like, put his hand out to shake her hand, if she will.
Oh yeah,
I'm
but she
Noah.
sets it on top of it for you to kiss it.
Give it a little kiss. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And then I'll stand up. Look at Sigma again.
You're honestly, you're not supposed to be awake right now. And he's talking with his hand, so he lets go of Daisy. Her mom's gonna come get her, and you, and I mean, well, yeah, it was just,
And you hear down the hallway towards the master bedroom. The door click. Daniel.
I step inside. You better go get her.
What?
Flood from the hallway, or light from the hallway floods into your room and casts this long shadow with like twisty Q horns. But what walks in is a pixie. The chair at your desk she gets, and she scratches and scrapes it across the floor. You hear her climb on. She hits the lights.
Oh! Hi!
Wait, am I awake?
You're awake.
I'm old.
Even we're up early, dude.
Twisted kind of around
Yeah.
you is Zeta, but when Zeta opens her eyes, she smiles. What are you doing, Daisy?
Hello, Auntie.
And she gets down and then climbs up onto your bed. Neither of you have a stitch on, but the blanket is in place. And she lays on top of her aunt, and her aunt snuggles into her hair. And you hear Zeta, in that wolfish language, speak to Daisy, and Daisy speaks back.
I feel so confused right now.
And then she looks at you.
It's gonna...
Are you my auntie's husband?
And in the hallway, suddenly, there's Sigma and a slew of other little, well, the rest of the coterie. Sorry about that. You guys are up way fucking early.
Daniel just looks at Sigma as he's sitting in the doorway. He's like holding the blanket up to his neck. Like, I'm so confused. Daniel looks to Zeta because she spoke the child's name. You know this child?
Zeta just makes a sound, and Sigma comes over, scoops her up, and she says,
I'm named after my grandma. I've said this so many times. My name is Alvida Daisy Bain. That's who I am. Are you my auntie's husband?
"You don't think she's that old?" And she's starting to get a little frustrated.
What?
She's like, geez.
Daniel's like,
Think of our shit.
are we
Uh,
behind?
You
Sigma
are
at this
all
point?
behind him.
Oh, looking through the door.
Yes.
Daniel kind of, alright, Daniel kind of, yeah, yes, I am. Nice to meet you, Daisy, as he tries to put on like a little bit of a forced smile. He's so confused. He's up earlier than he normally is, and he feels a little bit confused, and he doesn't understand why.
She smiles.
There's-
Good. My auntie needs a husband.
And Zeta kind of mutters. But no, she didn't.
And Daisy's like, yeah, huh? Someday I'm gonna have a husband, but boys are so gross. So I'm gonna be like Auntie B.
And Sigma's like, no, hold on. You're way too little to be deciding what you're gonna do. Right now, our biggest focus is not fucking up the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus.
She's a kid.
Okay, let's, yeah, okay. Sorry to wake you. You're all
I
awake.
didn't even swear. Okay.
All right, would you guys mind taking this conversation,
Yep,
into the
no problem.
hallway?
No problem. Don't know why you're all awake. This is crazy. I am caught, and I feel really uncomfortable. And he's like walking
Trust
really
me,
slow.
I'm
Clearly.
just as confused as you are.
How about I make some pancakes? Pancakes solve everything, right?
I love pancakes, and you look like you make the best pancakes. Yes,
I can-
please.
Okay, give me your hand. Let's go
Okay.
make some pancakes.
She actually reaches
Okay.
for you to hold her.
He picks up a kid very awkwardly, but then he is like, oh, okay,
You smell nice.
And she kind of settles into you.
yeah, pancakes.
Yes.
And he's looking around for help. Anyone else?
Help.
Pancakes.
I
Sure,
I
can help.
can watch.
Oh, okay,
I will
sure. To the kitchen.
Malcolm will pipe up and put a hand on Noah's shoulder. I'll help with the pancakes. Noah, I think... And he gives Noah a look like, you need to have a conversation with Sigma.
No worries. Evan, it's your turn. You head upstairs. You step into the living room. You hear voices from upstairs, but I need you to roll a wits and awareness.
Oh no. 8.
Okay, wow, with an 8. So you're coming into the living room with the couch blocking like the majority of the floor, but you can see that there's like pastel kid blankets and baby toys and blocks and big fat crayons. And as you come around the corner, you see Gamma passed out with the tiniest baby on his chest. And I'm not talking baby, I'm talking like little toddler. And then Jihoon comes down the stairs with a little girl, followed by several other members of the coterie.
So, like, do you want blueberry pancakes or, like, chocolate chip pancakes? And no, good morning, Evan.
You just see Jihoon would just see Evan put his finger up to his mouth and like for him to be quiet.
You see that when you look into the living room, there is a backpack. One of those ones that goes on little kids when they're like at really busy places. The wrist part is still around Gamma's wrist, but the pink backpack part that belonged to a princess has definitely been broken out of. And G is asleep on the floor with a baby boy. Just mouth open, slight snore, exhausted. Playing on the really low is like some little kid. Let's do letters.
Now there are two of them.
Why?
Apparently, they're his.
Both of them?
Evan
I
just
can
throws his
only
hands up at all you guys talking and walks out.
Go to the
Let's
kitchen,
just-
come on.
Let's just go make pancakes. How does that sound, Daisy? Pancakes?
Yes, I love pancakes.
Blueberries? Chocolate chips? Banana? What kind of pancake?
Yes, I like.
All of it?
Yes, please.
And sprinkles, right?
Yes, but my favorite color of sprinkles are pink.
I think I have too many. I don't actually know if I have any sprinkles, but I mean, I could probably make it pinkish, kind of. My sister liked blue pancakes.
Oh,
I know that sounds really weird. Yeah.
how old
we
is your
usually-
sister? Maybe she could come play.
She's older now, way older, but when I was little, I kind of used to take care of her. And she was a princess like you, but she was more like a prince.
A prince? Oh, like
And she didn't.
Auntie B.
She didn't like dresses. Who's Auntie B?
Auntie B.
She's like, yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah,
Ooh,
Auntie B. Wow, yeah, she.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, maybe. I to be honest, I don't.
We were
know
talking,
what that
and she
means.
said she's gonna get married in a suit.
Yeah, that sounds like my
But
sister.
I told her that her suit needs to have tulle, and she said, okay, but I have to wait to ask my bride to marry me. But Auntie Z has a husband already. But they didn't invite me to be the flower girl. I'm so sad.
I'm pulling out the stuff for pancakes while Jihoon is keeping the child occupied.
Okay, then we're gonna pause.
Quinn's starting to do some mental math
'Kay.
as this conversation is
Okay,
happening.
I just want to know where all the coterie is. Where are all of you?
Yeah.
Kitchen.
Kitchen.
So Quinn, Noah, Malcolm, Jihoon are all in the kitchen. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Bedroom putting on clothes.
Evan went back downstairs.
Evan is like absolutely not.
Everybody just fucking ignored him, so yeah.
I said hi to Evan. Hi, Evan. You told me to be quiet. Sad.
Malcolm, will you get some plates out? Like, make yourself busy or something.
Feel free to roleplay with the kid
Yeah.
as you hear Sigma, wait, Gamma, and there's hushed like, what the fuck, I thought you were watching them, and all the vampires are fucking awake. What? What do you mean? They're not supposed to be awake right now? Well, they are. So what did you do? Did you some do fucking hoodoo witchcraft? Why are they awake? My ex-wife is coming, and she's gonna pick up the kids, and the house is gonna be filled with fucking people, and the police are coming. You don't know if the cops are coming. Hold on. No, I am fucking freaked out. This is not how I wanted. Wanted what? You know what? Never mind. Never mind. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be alright. When's O coming back? And it just descends into hushed, like angry, like.
Look, I found some Halloween sprinkles. Are those okay, Daisy?
Yes,
There's pink little bats in there.
I think
and
for
a couple
Halloween
ones.
I'm going to be a cat like Quam.
Quinn. Like
Quam.
Quinn.
Hey, she
Quam.
can call me Quam. Daisy, can I ask you a question or 5?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. Thank you for the eye patch. Quinn's kind of tied it the best she
It's
can.
made out of construction paper, and you can see on the kitchen table everything that went into it. It looks like a trip to the Lobby Hobby store was done.
It's a very nice thank you. This will protect this until it might perhaps grow back. But that's not the important question right now. Hi, Aunt B.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, what's she look like?
She's very pretty. Very tall.
Couldn't be as pretty as you.
Thank
And he
you.
pinches her cheek.
I am a princess.
Of course, Your Highness.
Wait, no, Jihoon, work on the pancakes. They're like burning or something. Anyway, hi, Daisy. Okay, so she said she was gonna be like married. Like, did she talk about like who she was marrying? Is this a thing that's gonna happen right now? Is it a person whose name you know? Is it somebody? Is it some other person? Of course, it's some other person. Why would it be me? That's crazy. Why would I even? And she's kind of starting to mumble to herself.
She reaches out and
Hey,
pets your
Quinn.
head.
Hello. Oh, got it. Okay. Hi. I gotta get it together. You are a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I need to keep it together. Okay, you tell me to keep it together when I need to. So anyway, is she getting married? To who?
I don't know.
Oh. Okay, hi. One more question. Okay, do you think, and she like fluffs up her messy hair,
Quinn interrogating the child.
do you think, like,
Who you work for?
am I like Aunt B's like type? Like was she like Mary, like a librarian who has like red hair and like ears? They're fox ears, by the way, but they do look like cat ears, and I can see why you think that. Anyway, what do you think? What was the question? Oh yeah, Aunt B.
She looks a little confused.
Oh,
I
bad at
think
asking questions.
Quam is asking is if maybe your Aunt B, you said, likes to wear suits, right?
Yeah.
And you said that Aunt B doesn't have a husband. Mm-hmm. But likes who? Who do they like?
Ladies.
And Quam wants to know, maybe, if Quam is Auntie B's,
Hi, can I marry your aunt?
Oh, I don't know. You have to ask her.
Oh no. Okay.
Actually,
This
like,
coterie has no chill.
wow.
Okay. No, this is good. Okay. Thank you very much, Daisy. You're very wise and have been a great counsel to me.
I don't know what those words mean, but you're welcome.
Yeah, it's like a princess, but like 2 levels above.
Oh.
Like a super princess. You're a super princess.
Like Kimberly.
And she points at her Power Ranger sock.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, I'm very good with kids. Daisy, would you say that I'm good with kids?
Yeah. Do you want?
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to color?
I am then.
What about your pancakes?
Yeah. Can I
They're almost done.
Can I color while you cook them?
And you see that there's like, it looks like dinner is like takeout. It looks like there's like takeout everywhere that's still warm.
You know what? How about we put the coloring on the table and me and Malcolm and me and Malcolm will cook and Noah and Quam can color, right?
Sure, I can color with Daisy.
Okay. Jihoon says, would you like me to carry you to the chair, Miss Daisy?
Yes.
I think while this has been going on, because Noah told Malcolm to deal with plates, he's been clearing off the table. So when he hears them coming, he just pulls out a chair for Daisy. Your throne,
She is
princess.
just super
Lady?
giggly. Like, loves it. You know, like, does little arms to her cheeks, like, squeeze. Like, tippy-tappy toes.
Yeah, Jihoon was pretending to be a horse.
Oh, yeah.
And like you actually like it's very outside of Jihoon's normal personality and it's very weird.
She is eating it up.
Nah, it's cute as fuck.
Eating it up. Meanwhile, you are descending back downstairs, Evan. And you overhear Sigma and Gamma. And then the toddler. Because I'm going to continue with your 8, because you don't get too very far as those two, like, as Sigma, like, pulls Gamma away from the living room because kid's still sleeping on his blanket. And they're shouting. And your very sensitive hearing picks up that the baby is waking up.
Is he like still on the stairs going down? Like, did he stop
You're like-
and listen to him?
Yeah, you're like 2 steps down. And you heard Sigma and Gamma move past the steps towards the back door in an attempt to not wake the baby, but the baby is waking.
Okay. Well, Evan would just kind of spin on the step and then go back up and tend to the baby.
Okay. He's awake. By your guesstimation, maybe 1.5, maybe years old. And he's just gazing at you. Huge green eyes, just like big, big lamps. Like, it's a little unnerving how big his eyes are. And he's cute, but he's like kind of not cute. Like you're like, kind of a, you're a baby. He's
How you doing there, little buddy?
he smiles.
Evan would look like at his hands real quick to see if his pinky was back or not.
It is not, but the wound has like created like a little nub. So you got a little nub.
I have a baby pinky. He's working on it.
It's my strong pinky. He would make sure to mainly use his other hand because he's gonna like kind of like when he'll pick up the baby, but he'll use his injured hand and put it behind him and use his other hand to kind of play with him.
Okay. He's really easily entertained. And then you smell the most wicked scent ever, and there's this grumbling, and then it just.
God.
Oh, buddy.
And afterwards, he's got this satisfied-looking little face.
I guess what they say is true, like father like son, but he like looks around to see if there's an obvious like baby backpack
Oh yeah,
or like go bag.
yeah. There's like, it looks like there's like a pink duffel bag for Daisy and all her things, like tiny mini suitcases, and then baby bag, dinosaurs, blue, made out of plastic.
Yeah, well, let's go take care of this because we don't want to leave you in this. He'll make sure like he cradles him in one arm and then goes and grabs the bag, and I guess he'll probably set up like on the couch real quick to change him.
Okay. So you're like midway unsnapping all the snaps and stuff. He's really little. Like you know, Sigma's like short king, right? But it makes you wonder, like, what the mom looks like, because the little girl was really little, and this little guy is really little, and he's like talking at you, but he doesn't make no sense. But he is talking away, and you think it's the sound of his voice that draws Sigma back in, and Sigma's wearing the most clothes you've ever seen. His shirt that says, "It's not a dad bod, it's a father figure." He's taking his hat off, and his hair is a mess. Looks like it's just he just woke up, put a hat on. Usually, it's very artfully done. No piercings, no eyeliner. So he's like, it's a little unnerving to look at him. Do you got that, or you need me to tap
Yeah,
in?
we're good. You got that? Evan kind of like motions to himself like,
Oh.
when he's looking at Sigma.
Yeah, he lifts up the backpack that's been chewed through. Yeah, she's just teething, so you know, she escaped. And you weren't supposed to fall asleep. I'm sorry. I was running around with them all day. Yeah, well, last
I mean,
time.
to be fair, you
you're-
did look adorable pass out on the floor.
Despite that, how's my little soldier doing, huh, buddy? And he just giggles and squeals. Yeah, look at you, handsome. So handsome. He like comes over, kisses his kid on the forehead. You're awake early. Do you happen to know why, Evan? Why y'all awake before the sun is like officially set?
He just kind of shakes his head and shrugs, unless it has something to do with whatever the hell happened yesterday.
I have no idea. I just
Is it really earlier?
yeah.
He like glances at his watch.
Yeah, it is. You look at the time. I think if you walked outside, you guys would be freaking Vienna sausages underneath a pickup truck's tire. Gone.
That's a pleasant image. Yeah, what's his name?
His name's William.
Does he have like a nickname, or is it just like full on like William all the time?
Well, I mean, my mom calls him Billy, Junior. I mean, I call him Junior, but you know,
I'll stick with William.
His middle name's Eugene, I guess. Sigma shrugs. Junior. That's his name. Oh. All right. You get the kid all done. He's super relaxed and chill. Sigma takes him.
You can go do other stuff. I got this.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Could you at least make yourself a little warm, you know? Like, kind of do that thing?
Yeah, I can do that. Or
Baby totally sticks fists in Dad's nostrils. Just like, pow!
Right in the kiss.
And he's like, oh, God, I love you. Oh, it's great. And then just grabs, like, a fistful of, like, his, like, chin whiskers and stuff. And he's like, ah, yeah. You're gonna hang out with Uncle Evan. Yep. And he hands him over.
He will take him back and start playing with him some more.
Let's, if could you... I brought home some food, and I stopped at the store and got him a couple things. I want to feed him before his mom comes to get him. So...
do you have like the special little cups and stuff, or?
Yeah, I got it. It's all reorganized Daniel's kitchen today, and Gamma's like, yeah, very particular. Get out of here. You know what? I don't need your help. You woke me up 2 hours after I fell asleep because you needed my help? Well, go away now. I don't need you. Gamma just rolls his eyes and wanders off into the kitchen. Yeah, anyways,
You good?
really stressed out. I was not expecting all y'all to be awake. It's a little... my instincts are kind of triggered because you're all, you know, what you all are, and like the kids, and anyways, it's all right, I think. I just... Man, whew. I'm sweating.
You're good. You're good. I kind of understand, but you're good.
Yeah, all right.
What do you need us to do to help you?
I mean, nothing. I just, I guess need y'all to hide when they show up, I guess.
Who's showing up?
Their mom.
Who's that?
My ex-wife is showing up. She's coming to get him.
That's not what I asked.
Who
is she?
That's exactly what you... What? She's the mother of my children. I don't understand. What?
Oh my God.
What are you asking?
Or am I supposed to like refer to her as like, hi, Sigma's ex?
You're not gonna meet her. Okay? Not gonna meet her. All right. No one's gonna meet her. Oh my God. And he's sort of pacing.
Evan just kind of like stares at Sigma for a second, blinks, then goes back to playing with William.
Okay, you gotta come feed him. Come on.
Can you bring it here?
No, bring the baby. His high chair is in the kitchen. Food goes in the kitchen. There's a big rule or Daisy will eat everywhere. I tried really hard to get the stain out of Daniel's couch. So I had to go find a new one and buy it, okay? Like, no rule. Food only in the kitchen, okay? It's been a really long day. Fuck.
I would have just left the couch, man.
No, it's rude. Zeta already busted up his car.
I mean, that sounds like an issue for him. Did you at least try a rug doctor?
Yeah, I did, but I don't know. Food coloring.
What?
Hard to get out.
Why did they have food coloring near the couch?
Well, anyways, it was a whole ordeal. I forgot that that Quinn was sleeping behind the couch. We accidentally had a spill on the couch when we were doing our late morning cartoons, and then all of a sudden, Daddy, there's a girl sleeping behind the couch. It was horrible. It was absolutely. I was like, oh shit! And the sun and Quinny started burning a little bit. Daddy, she's got a sunburn. run! And then I had to wake G up, and then Omega came barreling down the stairs. So he was working on the windows all day. B was in here, and she freaking. Anyways, thank God her and Del were on food duty, and it just. Anyways, let's just say it was a big thing, and everybody is like off for a minute, and they gotta come back when y'all awake. But it's like supposed to be an hour and a half from now when you're awake, and the kid's mom is coming in an hour to get him, and I could get in a lot of trouble if all of you are here because I said this was my house and I lied and I didn't know, and now think I'm having a panic attack or a heart attack. Oh my god.
You're good. We'll all go and hide, and we'll help get everything in order. All right.
And he like stumbles backwards, like kind of hyperventilates a little. He pulls the hat out of his back pocket, starts fanning himself. I think I need a drink. I think I need a drink of water. Yeah.
Get some water and then go take a shower.
No, I can't shower. Kids are here. Gotta watch the kids.
I'm pretty sure we can watch them for like the 15 minutes it's going to take you to shower, and you'll feel so much better after that.
Sorry, can't do. Gotta watch a baby.
I'll be feeding him while you do that. Evan's just like looking at Sigma, kind of trying to plead with him.
Go ahead and roll charisma and persuasion.
Do I get any of my advantages for this?
Yeah. Go ahead and use your stunning or beautiful.
That's over 12.
Okay. He's like, okay, all right.
That's messy
All right.
at that.
Okay. He's convinced, but he's like eyeballing you. You don't know how good it is for his stress, but he does kind of like ghost into the kitchen and announce to the entire group, "I'm gonna go take a shower. You guys got the kids?"
Look up from my coloring sheet. Yeah,
Okay,
we do.
Princess, you gonna be good?
Yes. Noah's my friend. And so's Quam. I'm really glad
Yeah.
your sunburn isn't bad anymore, Quam.
Yeah, that was,
And she keeps coloring.
yeah, that's interesting. Do I smell smoked? Do I smell? Oh no.
There's little holes where maybe your flesh ignited
Oh.
in
Okay,
your
I'm just
shirt.
gonna pull down these sleeves. Okay, it's cool. No worries.
Eh.
Everything's cool.
Gamma is lingering and says, "These pancakes smell really good." To Jihoon. He seems tired, but way less desperately hollow than last night.
Do you want to try one?
Yeah.
You can.
I would like
be
to
my
try
taste
one
tester.
too, Jihoon. I would like one as well.
Sigma, go shower first. You
Yeah.
stink.
Anyways,
I'll put some
Evan's
aside for you.
gonna bring Junior in here. You gotta feed him the little banana in the cup over there, and the little plastic. Anyways, the little baby spoons, those are his, in the high chair and stuff. Anyway, okay. Don't mess up his outfit. I mean, I could change it, but okay.
Go shower.
All right. Okay, I'll be like 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Yeah, go.
Like jogs away.
Anyway, Daisy. You know, I have a little brother that's probably just like a year older than you or something.
Huh? Can he come over and play?
Oh, I wish he could come over and play right now, but you know, maybe we can figure it out in the future. His name's Nick.
Tomorrow?
I don't know if it'll be tomorrow, but I promise I will try really hard to get him over to play.
Small pause. Daniel, you're dressed, you're coming out into the hallway. Sigma jogs up and is like, "Hey, Danny, sorry about that. I don't know why you're awake." And then ducks into the bathroom, shuts the door. Zeta follows behind you, and you hear the cacophony of noise from the kitchen. And if you head downstairs, you see Evan in the living room with the baby, and the rest of the coterie with the princess.
I will say this, DM. Before Daniel would have gone downstairs, he would have used Blush of Life.
Perfect.
So I need to make that rouse check.
Yep.
Quick. Okay, thank God I made that one. All right, I succeed. No hunger. And Daniel kind of sets eyes on the literal baby in the living room, and he's so lost right now. I have literal children in my house. Just Sigma just darts off in his bathroom like nothing's wrong. He's so confused. Daniel looks back at Zeta and is like, I'm guessing you're aware of the baby too?
She nods. Yes.
Okay, the little girl is Daisy. What's the baby boy's name?
We call him
Boy.
Junior.
Oh, Junior. Okay. Right, and Daniel kind of like runs his hand through his hair as he's like, "You're actually wearing something a little bit different tonight. Actually, no jacket for once. He's actually wearing like a gray long sleeve shirt, nice pair of jeans, actually nicer pair of like almost dress shoes, almost more. He basically put more effort into his outfit today, and he doesn't know why. He just felt like it. He also, before he went down DM, he did the responsible adult move and made sure all the guns in the house were securely locked and away from the hands of prying children.
Excellent. That's why he took so long. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all of you, I assume, converge in the kitchen with Daisy and begin to dinner the children. Okay. Malcolm, for some reason, and Jihoon, for some reason, are both wearing princess crowns because they look the most princessy, according to Miss Daisy.
You have to listen to the princess decree, so Malcolm doesn't fight it or anything.
Quinn and...
I think he'd make a show of like bowing to let her put it on his head and everything.
Hell yeah. Quinn
yeah.
and Noah, you are wearing all the jewelry from the Pretty Pretty Princess game because you are the ladies in waiting.
Quinn gets up and twirls at one point. I am a pretty lady and so human. She sits down.
Malcolm just like cuts across his throat like, no, cut that line.
I'm not human. I don't understand how that helps, Malcolm.
I'm gonna be the
God.
prettiest girl at the party.
Yes! Noah, yes!
When Evan walks
We
in,
are.
though, Daisy just says, "Oh," and gets really quiet and is just outright staring at him.
Lol.
Just like
Ethan rolls his eyes.
tracks him. And then she's like,
Why are you holding my brother?
That's Evan, our friend. Don't worry.
He's hungry. It's time to feed him.
Hi, Evan.
Shit.
It's her eyelash.
He just waves back and then proceeds to take William.
Just imagining Carla from Little Rascals when she looks at Alfalfa.
Oh God.
This, Evan, this is Princess Daisy.
Nice to meet you, Daisy.
she just kind of giggles and does the little kid like chin tuck in against her fingers up on her chest, like, hi.
He's just proceeding to like put William in the high chair, make sure he's buckled in, everything.
He's a happy boy, making little like crazy sounds.
Are you ready to eat, buddy?
Slaps the plastic top. And you think he's like making little dog sounds?
There's a slight look of concern, but then Evan's like, yeah. He'd go and like get a clean dish towel and like wipe off the surface of the little thing before actually going and getting the food that Sigmund told him to.
Okay. The best thing about eating with children, they don't ask questions when you don't eat. So as you set the plate in front of her and she uses her pink plastic fork and knife, no questions are had. But she does do a happy little wiggle and chews with her mouth open.
Princesses should chew with their mouths closed. It's polite.
In that lyrical language, Gamma corrects her behavior, and you hear him, Malcolm, but it sounds a little like it's faded. But he says, it's odd. It's not like words. It's like, listen, pup, wrong. Chew small. Like it's almost like a yip, and she corrects the behavior. And then you watch Zeta in the lyrical move over to where Jihoon's got the pancakes, and she's got a little plastic lavender plate because that's what Daisy's eating on, and holds it out. And in the lyrical language, it basically says, "Honored guest, may I?"
Did you want a pancake or something?
She,
I guess.
she yips, and as she yips, Daisy yips. And then the baby slaps and like makes some weird you have no idea sound. And Gamma just chuckles.
If Jihoon can see Malcolm, Malcolm will nod to Jihoon like, yes, that's what's happening here. I have a question. You said it sounded faded. Did it sound faded even when Zeta was talking, or did it only sound faded when Gamma was talking?
All around.
Okay.
Jihoon will just kind of look at the options. He's like, well, this one is pretty in pink, princess pancakes. This is,
She yips for yes.
this is, okay. And he picks up one and puts it on her plate. This one has blueberries in it.
Yips for
and
yes.
it's, okay. And he puts that one on his plate. And this one has chocolate chips in it. And,
Yips for yes.
are you,
I think you should just go with all of the above, Jihoon.
are you sure? Do you have like a nut allergy, or do you have any do you have any allergies or anything that we should? This one has nuts in it, but I think it should be okay, right?
She yips for yes again.
Well, they're not peanuts. They're like what do you call those things? Like almonds and oats kind of pancake. You know, healthy-ish. I don't know.
If she could hold the plate out to you harder, she would.
Okay, fine. Sure. And he just like puts one of each pancake. There's 5 different kinds of pancakes.
Daisy's just wiggling, eating with her mouth closed. Zeta takes her plate, goes to sit, goes to eat.
Does anyone else want more pancakes, I guess?
I'll eat whatever.
Do you want one of each too?
Yeah. Please.
Where's your plate?
He pulls a real plate down, and when he pulls the real plate down, Daisy yips at him, and then just says, "Wrong! Wrong!"
He's like, I'm not eating off a pink plate.
Wrong! This is a princess table only! If you won't eat off the right cutlery,
Actually, she doesn't know that word, so she says, if you don't...
if you don't eat off the right plate, you don't eat!
And Zeta is just like, Come on, Daisy. Those plates are so small, please.
No! And you have to use a special fork.
But you just use that fork.
I will lick it for you, and then you can use it.
No,
God.
Daisy, that's gross.
That's not gross. It's princess spit.
Gamma's just like, ugh.
He knows
Noah's
what
trying to
he is.
contain his laughter about
Jihoon's
Malcolm is
actually
not.
smiling and like actually like chuckling, holding his hand up across his mouth so you can't see him, but he's like,
No, Daisy, I'm not.
Uncle Ian.
It's a princess decree, Ian. Are you really
you
gonna
have to
tell her
follow the
no?
rules.
Gamma points at you, Malcolm, and there's like rage. Like, you know he wants to tell you, get my name out of your fucking mouth, but he doesn't because the kids, because the baby is like at Evan, and when Evan scoops food up to feed him, he like grabs Evan's hands and then like fists the food off into his face, you know? So Gamma like looks at the kid, looks at Evan. Sorry, go ahead, Evan.
Whenever that happens, Evan's like, "Oh, you want some more?"
Oh yeah, he'll eat a lot. He eats a lot. He's little, but he eats a lot. And then Gamma's eyes shift over to Daisy. And he goes and gets a princess plate. And he puts the glass plate away. And he holds a little tiny plate that his hand is bigger than. Out to Jihoon.
Jihoon puts one of each, and then he's like, and he made a super small pancake, and it's like this little tiny misshapen heart, and he puts it on top. That one's for you.
He gets a little cute smile. And Daisy over from the table is like, Uncle Ian's in love! Ah! And he's like, quiet! Quiet. You're like 4.
I'm 6.
Not yet, you aren't.
Yes, I am.
And then she turns to Noah.
So, your brother Nick is coming over for Halloween, and we will go trick-or-treating.
How many days is Halloween away?
2.
Like 2. Oh.
Oh.
You know what? I'll ask. Cause you're so darn cute. I'll ask.
And she starts eating.
Are you gonna be here for Halloween?
Yeah, I get to be here the whole week with Daddy.
Oh.
Yeah, Daddy did his classes, he said, so he gets to hang out with us. But Mommy's coming to pick up Junior. Oh, and I'm getting my hair done tomorrow, so I'm going with Mommy too.
Oh, you're getting your hair done.
Yes.
What are you gonna do?
Mommy said I can put some green at the end so I could be a witch, but I'm gonna tell her I need red because I'm going to be a cat like Quam now.
I'm
Quam
a cat.
is a-
Meow.
Okay.
I'm not fighting it anymore. Jihoon, I'm a cat. Meow.
But that's technically wrong, so I don't. Jihoon just starts cleaning up the dishes.
All right. Any roleplay from anyone else in the kitchen?
Okay, so one more question, Daisy. Okay, so Aunt B, right? Like, do you think that she's looking, or does she seem to be someone who like has somebody, but she just hasn't talked about it a lot because like they're trying to figure it out, but they're both kind of awkward and they don't know how to communicate.
Gamma's just
And she
looks
just
at
like
you.
stares. Yeah,
Why are you asking my niece such a direct and weird question?
I don't think she's gonna.
she's a
know that.
princess. Okay. Meow. Then she gets quiet.
Daniel does like a double take with him. Yeah. Oh, tonight's
I'm a
gonna be
cat. Meow.
He's actually trying not to laugh so hard right now.
Daisy goes back to coloring.
Alright, you know what? I need to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
Have a good pee!
Thanks.
Question. A question: are there any more of the fruit pancakes, like the blueberry pancakes, left?
Yeah. There's lots. There's so many that there's enough for Sigma when he comes back, and for leftovers.
Evan would kind of look over at that and then look over at Gamma and just be like, "Hey, if I take half of one of those for William, would you mind eating the other half?"
I don't mind at all, but I'm telling you, the kid is gonna slam the whole pancake.
Well, if he doesn't, then I'll give you what's left. That's fine.
Fair enough. Daisy, what are you coloring?
All right.
I'm drawing Daddy in a wedding dress.
What the? Let me see. Oh. Why is it black?
Because he's sad that he's getting married.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Why is your dad sad? Because he's getting married.
Because he's marrying the wrong person.
Oh my god.
Why,
Write it
why
down,
does
write
she
it
know
down.
so much?
She has
Says
wasted
Natalie.
more than-
Told you she was wise.
What's happening, DM? Daniel would like to stealthily check the fridge to make sure there aren't any blood bags sitting in there.
They all have bows on them. And there's a little note
good
next
lord.
to Ji-hoon's drawn bunny that Daisy wrote in. It doesn't make any sense, but there's a sticky note that translates in equal bad handwriting. That's Sigma's. It says, "Told her you were diabetic. Sorry." Sorry, what? Yeah. So the bunny that's like for Sigma that was drawn on the hot dogs, or left on the food actually. No. It's left for Daniel with a sticky note and then a 3x5 card that Daisy wrote on. And Daisy drew like a needle and a nurse and like a sad face and a heart and like a bandage. She put a band-aid on it, you know? Yeah. Sorry, I told her you were diabetic.
What the fuck? What? So you put the note there and still left the blood bags in there.
Because you're they need to be in there because you're a diabetic. So they're all put in like a little box.
There's so many things wrong with this thing.
And there's bows glued on it. Daisy made sure you could see it. Because you're diabetic.
Dana's just gonna very slowly, almost cartoonishly, shut the fridge door. So it's his forehead against the freaking freezer door. He's like, oh my god. Thinks I'm a diabetic.
Oh, I organized those for you. I hope you like them. I did not draw the picture, but I would like to.
I drew that picture.
You're so good at drawing. I drew this potato dog from your potato dog. Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Daisy, for making them look so pretty.
You're welcome. This way, when you stab yourself with your needles so that you don't die, you feel happy because there's a rainbow and bows for you and flowers. And flowers make everyone happy. And so do rainbows.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that.
Daddy said
Not
you
wrong.
had a dog. Can I meet it?
A dog.
Yeah, he said you had a dog.
Daniel definitely does not own a dog.
Zeta looks at you.
Uh,
Then she looks down at Daisy. And she gets up suddenly.
yeah,
And she leaves.
yeah. Sure. Let me help you go and meet her. I'll bring her in here for you.
Okay.
And then he walks out with Zeta.
And Zeta's like, run upstairs.
Well, he's gonna follow her.
Okay.
every
She
step
comes
of the way.
running back out of the room, like mock speed, and she's got 2 red socks.
Why did you have to put on the socks?
It's a part of my transformation now.
Why is it part of the trip?
She starts putting them on.
He's like puffed out. He's acting so childish tonight. He's got puffed out cheeks as he's putting the socks on right now. He's saying it, but he's not gonna correct it because it's cute.
Yep, she just smiles, kisses your nose, and then poof, tears out of her clothes, shifting into her lupus form.
Damn it, you're lucky you're adorable. And then he rubs the top of her head.
Big fluffy
Wait, what-
tail wag.
Wait, what should we call? Wait,
You'll have to come up with it. Daisy, meanwhile, is like,
Malcolm. Malcolm. Malcolm, how old are you?
I am 29.
You're old.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have kids?
No, I don't.
That's lame.
I have a little sister.
Can she come play?
She's not as little as you. I don't really see her anymore. She's not near here.
Is she old too?
Older than you, yes.
Oh. Like 8. So she is 7.
whoa.
She would be 16 now.
She's so old. She's like an adult.
Imagine how I feel knowing how old she is when she's my little sister.
You're almost a grandpa.
Yep.
back in my day.
Back in my day.
Anyways, let's start with Noah. You said you had to go to the bathroom?
By the bathroom, I mean, I think he actually, like, goes out the back. And probably, like, I don't know. I think he sits on that boulder that moved last night.
Not a boulder. It's a rock.
It's a boulder. Yeah, he's just clearly has a lot of emotions happening that he was just trying to keep under a lid until said children plural were gone, but he needed to step away for a minute. And yeah, he's just sitting and probably grumbling to himself like, what the fuck? Of course he was fucking married, probably during maybe not. I don't. God, he said ex, right? Maybe it wasn't. But he has kids and he didn't. I don't fucking know anything. Fucking idiot. What the shit? And I think he has to, like, tries really hard not to cry because he doesn't want to, cry blood with the risk of some normal person coming out back and seeing it. So, but yeah, he's just sitting. So not a lot, just sitting in his feels.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't actually make it outside because the sun is still up.
Oh, okay. Then I go downstairs. Then.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
go
it's-
down in the basement.
All those same you go to open the door and there's like a screaming sensation and you turn around down the stairs.
Right? Like, oh god.
And as you're down the stairs and having a moment, you're looking at, like, Daniel's got the washer and dryer down there, and it looks like the wolves have sort of turned it into, like, there's cord all across the bare beams on the ceiling, and there's just tons of clothes. Like you see Omegas, like his shirts are huge, like tents. And then you see like Gammas, who in comparison looks tiny, but Gamma's much larger than you. And there's just clothes. Looks like they've just kind of come in and made themselves at home a little bit. Everything seems like it's pretty much dry. But your eyes, as you're muttering, stop on the playpen that's down there. And you can just imagine Junior and Sigma. He's got a new folding table that's all set up with clothes folded. Looks like they went more shopping. I mean, these piles, as you're like muttering and talking to yourself, they have names on them. The majority of them are for Quinn. But even through the haze and emotion, there's no way the boy wolves picked out these clothes for Quinn, because they actually match her. There's a couple of cardigans and cute dresses. There's socks, shoes that match that are like set up underneath the table. So maybe it wasn't Sigma down here, but you could picture it. And then your guts just ache even more. The whole different life. And he never said anything. Meanwhile, to Daniel, you step back into the kitchen with your puppy. Daisy shoots up out of her chair, is squealing with excitement. She doesn't even have to kneel. She's so small that even standing, she barely comes up to Zeta's shoulder. And she is just loving your puppy.
Daniel, you there?
His internet may have exploded.
No, it did
Well, I
not.
mean-
I didn't expect to be called on. I was getting food.
Oh, no worries.
I got munchies.
You come back with your big dog. Daisy explodes out of the chair, runs up to her, smashes her face into her fur and starts petting her, and is like, "What's her name?"
Her name is Cleo.
Cleo, you're so beautiful. Hello, Cleo. My name is Elvita. I'm named after my grandma. It's Elvita Daisy Bain.
Oh, and by the way, Puppy Zeta has the cap on her head as well.
Cute. Daisy will
With
just
the red socks.
just immediately.
I like your hat, and I like your socks. Your outfit is very pretty. What you need, though, is a tutu. So you need to come with me, Miss Cleo, and we'll get you a tutu. Can I paint your dog's fingernails?
I think you should ask her. She's a very smart dog.
Okay.
And then she looks at Jihoon, looks at Malcolm, looks at the ladies in waiting, well, minus Noah.
I require someone's assistance helping me paint Miss Cleo's fingernails.
And then she turns without waiting for anyone to say yes and marches off with Zeta.
Okay, Daniel cannot hide the laughter anymore. He's chuckling hard now.
Jihoon has his hands in the sink cleaning the dishes. Someone else can paint.
It's been a while, but I can do it. And he will follow after Daisy and Zeta.
Right. Anything else for you, Daniel?
Actually, he remembers that Noah was wounded the night prior, so he's gonna go and check on Noah, see if the Vitae has already done its work, or if some extra attention still needs to be placed. He's gonna go try and find Noah.
Okay. You will be wandering for a minute. And while you're wandering, well, meanwhile, I'll drop down to Jihoon.
He's just cleaning and he is smiling. He's just kind of sitting there thinking, standing there thinking about his sister. He looks behind him. Who's still in the kitchen?
Gamma is drying and putting away for you.
I don't think Quinn has left either, unless I missed
Yeah,
that.
Quam's still there.
And Evan might be as well, still feeding Junior.
Are you still feeding the baby?
Mm-hmm. As long as he's still eating.
Jihoon just turns around and he's like, you know, that was kind of nice.
Yeah. I think I was real normal about it.
It was nice to do something that felt kind of normal.
Yeah. I haven't been really good with like normal stuff for a while, so I hope I was doing okay, because I think, you know, like when you feel like you're like losing it like a little, like, you know, I probably shouldn't have said that I'm human, but like it seemed like the right thing to do at the time. But it's nice because I think we held it together, and I was yeah, it's been a while. Those smelled real nice. I mean, they smelled like food, which is kind of gross, but they smelled nice in that I can kind of remember what pancakes smelled like. Jihoon?
I'm sorry you can't eat them.
Oh, I mean, I can, but I won't enjoy them, and they deserve to be enjoyed.
I kind of get that now. I mean, you weren't here, but I didn't really know that people couldn't eat.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I mean, there's no reason you would until you had to know. So,
I mean, I can eat. I just thought everybody was like,
yeah.
I don't know what I thought. Anyways,
Oh, I mean, yeah. It's okay. It's all weird because there's rules, but the rules aren't the same for everybody. And like I'm trying really hard to learn, but like I still don't know everything, because everything you know, like up until you meet someone who's like, oh, actually no, they don't follow those rules. So like there's no rules, but there are rules.
I really hate that there's no rules. I really don't like that everything's really confusing. So it was just so nice just to. It's kind of felt like, you know, one of those like a family moment, you know? Like it felt really.
Like home.
Yeah.
That moment, the baby just garbles. Just.
Oh, don't spit up.
He spits out a ton
Like-
and then eats it again. It's like gross.
You're very good at that, Evan. You're good at the baby stuff.
Yeah, it's something I learned. So
Did you have a
he kind
kid?
of just trails off.
Oh.
Sorry, what was that, Jihoon?
Did you have a kid before? I'm
No.
sorry. I don't know. You just said you were good at things and you had to learn, so I don't know.
Have you never babysat in your life?
I mean, I used to take care of my sister all the time. So kind of.
Yeah, I mean, it's something I just picked up when I was younger because people needed help, and they're like, "Oh, we'll pay you if you can help us with our kids." So
Did you have a
I know
sister?
it's all no.
Oh. A brother?
No, as I said, I babysat. I know it's odd for a guy to babysit, but
No, I don't think it's weird at all. I think it's very responsible. I just I don't know. Just asking. Sorry.
you're fine. But I am gonna have to clean up Mr. William here.
Makes the happiest sounds.
Did you check his diaper at all? I think
I
babies.
changed him before he started to eat.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
The
That
living
sounds
room might
terrible.
still. Eh,
Wait, you didn't leave it in there, did you?
it's all wrapped up.
you have to put it in the garbage. There's germs, and you don't know that there's not like something that he. You don't know what's in there. Did you wash your hands?
Yeah.
Jihoon kind of squints at you. Before
Okay.
feeding the baby?
He would have done that when he grabbed the clean rag and everything to clean off the baby's top.
Just checking. At least some things have to be kept in order.
Evan just kind of shakes his head a little bit at that comment.
And just turns back to continue doing the dishes. And he just glances briefly at Gemma. He whispers under his breath, Are you doing okay?
Yeah. I'm okay. Just a little tired. Sorry about, yesterday.
We can talk later if you want. I'm awake now.
He gives you a one-armed shrug and says,
Yeah.
Or we don't have to.
he just looks down at
It's fine. It's not my business.
looks down at the dish he's drying. It's already dry. He just keeps wiping. No, that's all right. It's cool.
Jihoon just goes back to doing his stuff, and the smile that was on his face isn't so smiley anymore.
Okay. Then I'm gonna slide over to Quinn.
I'll bet Daisy is gone. Quinn, is gonna see if she remembered to bring her bag with her. I guess her new bag that Sigma picked out.
It's back in the room you woke up in.
Okay. Hey, everybody. I just got to get something out of my bag. So I'm just gonna, and doesn't even finish the sentence, and she would want to, kind of scramble back up to, the bedroom to find the bag.
Okay. You find it and a couple of new things. Like a journal, a book, some makeup. Roll a wits and
Okay.
awareness.
Oh boy. It's an awareness. Okay, that's not bad. 5 successes.
Okay, you see a folded 3x5 card, the same kind Daisy used to draw on. But on it is your name in beautiful flowing script. If you had not woken up to a child, you probably would have seen this little folded and tented 3x5 right next to where your head was laid.
She kind of tilts her head and then picks up the card.
Okay, as you unfold it, the first thing you get the impression of is the perfume. It is very familiar, like night blooming jasmine, and something dark, a blend of feminine and masculine. I'm sorry I couldn't see you. You were asleep by the time I arrived. I'll see you tonight.
Quinn, why don't you just stand still for a bit? And she smells the card again, like, and she smiles, and then all of a sudden her face falls, and she goes, "Tonight." Okay. And she desperately looks for her bag.
It's in your hand.
Oh, yes. Okay. And she's kind of she's clawing through it, and she's looking for headbands.
Yeah.
She usually has a couple in there. Yeah. And she kind of slams it down on her head and winces a bit because it hurts. And then she's like, okay. All right, tonight. Okay. Hey, I'm just gonna hide a little. Okay, this is a good idea. I'm just gonna hide. And I think she just kind of drops and rolls under the bed. And then just kind of hyperventilates in a way that someone who doesn't need to breathe hyperventilates.
Okay. So meanwhile, she's under the bed having a panic, to Evan.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do? Little guy is slowing down and seeming real sleepy after eating.
Oh, he would make sure to clean him up really well, clean up like all the food and everything. If he got messy, he would take him and go change him first, but then he would go kind of swaddle him a little bit, carry him and go check on Sigma.
Okay. Sigma is out of the shower, fresh clothes, hair still damp, no makeup on, no earrings on, no rings. Again, wearing the most clothes you've ever seen him. And he's like, "Oh, hey, little guy, Evan, thank you. Hey," and he takes Junior.
Had no problem at all, man. I told you whatever you needed.
The tension as Sigma holds his son and buries his nose into his downy soft head is so visceral. The exhale can be felt through the hallway. And his strong arms wrap around the little baby in such a way that your beast wants to shy and hide away from. As father closes his eyes, kisses his boy's forehead, and then slips into a practiced and loving cradle. As little William starts to drift and nod off, comforted in his father's arms.
Evan will just softly smile at Sigma and eerily silent, like back away down the hallway and let them have their moment.
You don't seem mad or nothing.
Why would I be mad?
He's slightly bouncing the baby a little. I don't know, 'cause I lied.
Look, everyone has their secrets. And if you wanted to keep this to yourself, it is what it is. But why would I be mad about this?
Gives you kind of a half-hearted shrug. I don't know, I guess I got a big knack of disappointing people and pissing them off.
Like, you came and helped me out without even a second, thought. I mean, I still got to fix that door, but...
Yeah, but Dell said you needed help, so it's my job.
Yeah.
It's it's what I do.
And you needed my help now.
Kind of gets a little half smile. You're a good guy, Evan.
You know, you are too.
That makes him look down. And then he looks up. I don't know. But, thanks for changing him. He makes a mess. Just a little glutton.
And it happens. We were all the same. I assume at least you guys were as well. I don't know how that works with you guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, the baby's a baby, right?
Mm-hmm.
Though one of his first words was, you know, not good. But, it's alright.
I'm kind of curious what that word was, but at the same time, it's kind of more fun not knowing.
I mean, I could tell you.
I'll let you choose if you want to tell me or not.
Titties. His
I mean, you can't go wrong with those.
first words were titties. I mean, he was
You
still...
really can't go wrong.
He was still nursing. We can't be certain he was saying it, but, you know. It could have just been a baby sound, but it sounded an awful lot like titties to me.
Evan just kind of smiles and nods his head. How much time do we have till they come, by the way?
About 40 minutes. She's just hitting the freeway now.
All right, crap, when is sunset today?
Well, it's supposed to be in an hour and a half. So, an hour and 10 minutes.
So we need to find a spot in the house for all of us.
Yeah, I mean, my parole officer is coming too, so... And he just kind of rubs his face.
Who's your parole officer?
Yeah, Whitney. So... But,
Are they a dick?
Nah, she's good. She's good. Then he just sits down on the floor right there holding his kid.
I'll let you and Junior have some time, and I'll go clean up the front area some.
Thanks. You know what? I feel bad. I can do it. It's all right.
No. You enjoy your time. Spend time with your kid. And just so you know, you're an awesome dad. And then Evan just kind of heads back down the hallway.
As you head down the hallway, you hit the stairs, and in that attuned Kindred hearing, you hear Sigma behind you sniffle. Clear his throat.
Without turning around, Evan just says, and I mean that.
There's a sharp intake that you hear. And if you did turn, you would see his Adam's apple bob and his eyes redden. And he just kind of curls around his boy. And you head downstairs to clean. The most mundane act. But as you put away all of these toys, binkies, baby blankets, a slew of everything that makes a princess, there's just a piece. Raw and unfiltered. But kids will do that. They will be chaos incarnate. And then such wonderful and wretched peace. Because this is just a reprieve. Just a moment in the hurricane. In this great world of darkness. I'd like you to roll a resolve and composure, please.
All right. 5.
This peace, this feeling, is so... It's so priceless to Kindred because it is so fleeting. And it is bleeding from all of your pores nightly. In this act, Evan, you feel your humanity so raw and percolated to the surface. You can almost taste it. And your heart aches. In a good way. Then we're going to meanwhile down to Malcolm.
Yes.
You have gotten both the socks off and both front paws painted. She has been adorned with a tutu. She is beautiful by Daisy's standards. And Daisy then takes her little brother's hairbrush and starts to brush Cleo with it. Daisy is... God, she reminds you of Lainey. She's so smart. And so little. And it's awesome. I need you to roll a resolve and composure.
Yes. What is my composure? My resolve. And then swap out for my hunger die. Okay, that is 4, 5. That is a 6.
You would consider yourself dangerous. But you don't feel dangerous this close to such a tiny little tyke. Like Evan, you have the same kind of realization, but it's far more calculated. Especially at 3 hunger like you are. Your beast is so much more at the forefront. Go ahead.
Actually, I want to ask. I had this thought earlier in the evening. And this is true.
Oh no, everybody's breaking up for me.
No!
Oh, I can hear you now. Okay, phew.
Okay, perfect. I just moved my mic a little bit too, just in case. I had this thought earlier tonight, and I'm wondering how much of what happened last night is impacting Malcolm. And I think it would be hard for him to look at this little girl and not see Lainey, and also not to see her and think, this is Pack, and this is family. And so I wonder whether the beast in any way acknowledges that, or if he is at odds with his beast in this way.
Oh no, this act absolutely touches on your convictions and your touchstone. Like, you will murder nations for this child. Your beast might be a little unhinged. Teacher gives her an F, teacher's gone.
Yeah, that sounds right. In the moment, I think Malcolm, unless he will answer any question that Daisy asks him to a fault and with more honesty than he has shown the Kindred in his coterie and even the wolves. In simple terms that a child would understand, but he's honest when he answers. But otherwise, he doesn't talk unless prompted. He's just painting a dog's nails and putting a tutu on a dog and trying to give this little princess a good memory of meeting all of these people that know and care about her dad that she has not met before.
Okay. So then, because of your role.
Mhm.
I'm going to give you 3 prompts. You get to pick
Okay.
which one she talks about. Does she talk about Omega? Does she talk about her daddy? Or does she talk about Halloween?
Ooh.
Oh, you ask about her daddy?
Yeah, that is what chat has decided.
Okay, well, you don't ask. She just brings it up. Everything is bright and bubbly and effervescent and exciting and luminescent. And then all at once, this little tiny life kind of curls in on herself. And you see her looking up the steps. And when you follow her gaze, you see 2 things. You see Evan coming down the stairs, and then you see in the mirror, reflected down the hallway, her dad sitting on the floor, shoulders shaking, holding her brother. And she frowns, and her little eyebrows scrunch up, and those big green eyes look at Cleo, and then they look at you, and then they look back at that mirror. And she says very softly, Malcolm.
Yeah, princess, what's up?
Will you be my daddy's friend?
Malcolm takes an unneeded breath.
And then she looks at you in the eyes, and it is a... Wow, this girl. She's gonna kill people with that gaze.
He's gonna kill Malcolm with that gaze. He looks back at her and recognizing this is important, he nods. And do I get the sense that Sigma could hear us from where we are?
You don't know.
Okay. He still chooses to be honest, and he nods, but then he says, we're friends, but I think we'll be family too.
She squints. I like family. But you have to make sure that you love my daddy. Because my daddy doesn't have a lot of friends. And my mommy says that he's lonely and he's troubled. I don't know why. Daddy says he's okay. But sometimes when he thinks I can't hear him, or I'm sleeping, I am sleeping, Malcolm. I am. But sometimes, when I'm sleeping, I hear Daddy get really sad.
You know what makes your dad really great? He wants to protect you and your little brother from all the hard things.
Yeah, I love my daddy. My daddy is the best. He loves me, and he does my hair, and he watches TV with me, and we go on walks, and he's going trick-or-treating with me. It's just sometimes he has to go away for a while.
Malcolm, there's a moment where he glances to the stairs and he's kind of struggling with what to say.
I can't
think-
go with him
Mhm.
when he goes away.
And she touches your hand. And her fingers are totally painted with nail polish because she did the puppy's and her own, so the whole finger's painted.
Of course.
Will you go with him? Wherever he goes?
As long as I can follow, your dad won't be alone. None of us will let that happen again, okay?
She nods. And then smiles. Thank you, Malcolm. And she hugs you.
He hugs her back, but he is very grateful that his head is over hers because that is what almost makes him break. He has been trying so hard to not let anything show on his face that this is getting to him. But for a moment, he's not hugging Daisy. He's hugging Lainey. And the last time he did that, she wasn't much older than Daisy.
The little girl leans her head on your shoulder, and there's a moment she kind of goes limp and lets you hold her whole weight. And you're holding Lainey. And a moment later, you hear another set of footsteps. In the living room next to the sitting room where you're at, Evan's cleaning up all the kids' stuff. You can hear that. But you hear Sigma. And his face looks a little raw, but he's grinning. And he's like, "Oh,
Mal-
you painted your whole finger."
No, Daddy, I painted my fingernail. See?
Yeah, I got the same ones. And you see it's just trash painted nails all the way over his hands.
She's gonna be an artist one day.
She's gonna be whatever she wants. Huh, baby?
Yeah. That means I'm going to be princess of the world. And everybody is going to give me presents on my birthday.
You know what? That's great. They are. Yep.
Absolutely. Starting with us. And he looks at Sigma and kind of gives him a look like there's no chance that they are letting this little girl out of their lives. He knows that already.
Well, your ma's gonna be here, so we gotta get you ready to go. And she just relaxes against you, so you have to hold her whole weight. She kind of bends backwards, and then snaps up.
Are you going to be here tomorrow when I get back?
That's the plan, princess.
Good. Because everybody's coming with me trick-or-treating.
Well, I don't know about.
Can't-
Hold on, I don't know about everybody.
Oh, we can't say no to that, right?
And she just looks at him.
Daddy, everybody wants to go trick-or-treating.
Yeah, well, there's an age limit.
There's no age limit, Daddy. That's wrong.
He just starts laughing, and she's like, "Why are you laughing?" Like, just genuine fury. Everyone's going. Her and Kwam are going to be cats. Jihoon's going to be a princess. It's already decided. Everyone's going. Someone's going to be a horse.
Meow.
Cleo's coming with us, too. Look at her. She's already got her costume. And Sigma's just like, "Oh, no." And looks at you.
Malcolm gets up, and I think he'd set Daisy down and kind of like encourage her to go help pack up so that he can have a moment alone with Sigma.
Oh, yeah, you hear her. She's like, "Hi, Evan." And then she she's wearing pants and a skirt, kind of like takes this little jumper skirt and like spreads it out a little bit and like was walking a little weird, like trying to be cute. Anyways.
He's still smiling as he watches Daisy go off, and he doesn't look at Sigma when he says this, but he says, "I don't know how much of that you heard, but I made a promise to that little girl, and whether you like it or not, I'm not breaking it."
Oh my god. Did she tell
And
you?
he's
She told you about the gummy worms? I told her she couldn't eat them.
gummy worms.
Yeah.
He did not hear the conversation that you had.
Perfect. I don't want to know why she's banned from gummy worms,
Because
do I?
she's got a dentist appointment on Friday, okay? I can't have her. I can't afford it. I bought a whole
When
new
is-
couch today.
When is Halloween?
Well, I mean, it's in just a couple days, but we're going to
Is it
monitor.
before or after her dentist appointment?
I mean, it's before, but
You are screwed, my friend. And he starts to walk towards the
No, I'm
kitchen.
not. No, I'm not. We already made a deal. We already
Yeah.
yeah, she's not gonna eat it all. Why? I'm not
That's
gonna.
what you think.
What do you mean? I'm not fucking this up. The baby starts making sounds like, shh, it's okay. It's all right, Junior. It's okay. Yeah. Daddy's just gonna put you in here. There you go, my little champ. My little boxer. Look at you. And he like bites his face because he just gets cute aggression, putting him in his car seat, you know? And well, meanwhile, right there, back to Daniel, who finally finds Noah after searching the entire house. You find Noah in the basement. So, Noah, you're a little bit more composed than you would be otherwise. However, you are still maybe strung out a little on the emotions.
Yeah, that sounds accurate. I think he's just like looking at stuff in the room.
I realized my basement was so interesting, but here I find multiple people walking down into the basement these last few nights.
There's like a
Yeah,
nest
just
where
need to
Evan was
avoid it.
laying. I'm just kidding.
It's a nest. Sorry.
Just in the linen closet.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm fine.
That was a very fast and abrupt way to say that. Can I roll wits and insight on that, DM?
I mean, not you don't even have to. I mean, he says he's fine. He's clearly not fine, but he's handling it.
Then just kind of like tilts his head at you, and there's a knowing look in the eyes. Do I even really need to call it on that one?
I don't know. Do you feel like you need to?
No, not really.
It's
Are you
just a
actually
lot.
okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just my I didn't want to have an eruption of emotions upstairs in front of the kids. And with my current condition, they run a little hotter and near the surface, more so than they already did. So I removed myself from the situation.
Kind of like, he remembers Bruja, remembers that. He's like, yep, that's fair.
So yeah, I'm fine. I just needed a minute.
Would you? I don't suppose talking about it helps you in any fashion, or is there any way that you feel would be a way to help burn oh my god, my English, burn off the extra steam?
I don't think talking about it with anyone other than the directly involved person is really going to do anything for me right now. What I would really like to do is go on a really long ride, but the sun is still up, so that's confusing as fuck.
Yeah, and he kind of looks back up the stairs at that mention.
I was gonna go outside, but the sun was like, hello! Big summer blowout still here! Fuck that noise. So I found the
Wait.
basement instead.
Being awake up before the sun is even down.
I don't know.
I'm assuming that you're going to talk to him about it eventually, right?
I intend to talk to him about it this evening. I'm not mad at him. I'm not gonna yell at him or anything. It's just.
I'm not assuming you are going to yell at him or anything. Actually, I'm glad that you're going to talk to him about.
I feel like he probably feels like he's gonna get yelled at, though. He probably thinks I'm mad.
Prove him wrong. Also, aside from, talking about this, I didn't actually get the chance to take care of your injury last night. I don't suppose your Vitae's already gone and taken care of that.
Oh yeah, it's fine. Like it never happened. Not like a missing finger or an eye.
Why does Gwen? Dana's gonna make a note of that Gwen's eye seemingly has not returned. Which is strange. But he will.
She's still pretty young. She probably doesn't really know how to properly use her Vitae to repair damage like that.
Possibly. It's hard to say these days. So many question marks on everything we're doing that even I'm at my wit's end on actually understanding what's going on around us.
I just want to know why we're awake.
Yeah. Trust me, that's probably my biggest question mark tonight, especially for, me. I've been woken up while the sun was up in, decades. I honestly couldn't tell you when I actually would have awoken while the sun was still up. I can't say I'm complaining, though. It's the closest I've been to seeing the sun for a really long time. Even though, trying to actually look at it would probably incinerate me in less than 2 seconds.
Well, that's what it does to us. So, even though we can see the sunlight filter through the curtains, we still can't touch it. I'm just a downer, though. Daniel, why don't you go back upstairs? I'll be up in a minute. It's much happier up there.
Right, it's much happier up there. Which is why I'm going to wait until you're ready to go back up so we can go enjoy the happiness together.
I'll be up in a minute.
Sure, Daisy's got Zeta in a tutu. It looks quite adorable and hilarious.
I'm sure it's great, and I'll see it in a minute. I just want to make a phone call. Can I do that? Without you hovering like a helicopter parent?
I am acting like a helicopter parent, aren't I? It's like,
Yeah.
oh god, they've been these kindred kids. I've been printed on them as a parent. Oh god. Like, all right. You stop being an old man for a second. Take a phone call. I'll be back upstairs. Don't
Thanks.
take too long though.
Right. I'll be up in a minute.
And Daniel he'll smile. He will smile at Noah. Something he rarely does, but he smiles, and he's gonna go back upstairs.
Alright, storyteller. I'm gonna call Nicholas. Just for a second. Should be after dinner. You shouldn't be at the table with Mom.
Okay, he answers, but he doesn't say hello. He hits on, and then you hear the shuffling sound and like his little feet. And then when his little voice comes on, it's like a loud whisper, and he says,
Spider-Man speaking? Is this Batman?
Yeah, this is Batman.
Hi, Batman.
You should go out to the treehouse. It'd be easier to talk out there.
there's more like shuffling. And it's
He just patiently waits.
kind of
listening
it's
to
kind of like a
shuffling.
long time actually.
Yeah, he's got little legs.
And then
He's got a...
like when he gets back on, he sounds out of breath and a little exhausted. Ugh. Hey,
You alright, Spider-Man?
Yeah, I had to find my shoes.
Oh. How was dinner?
It's good. Mom made
Yeah?
macaroni and cheese.
Oh, nice. I love macaroni and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have it with hot dogs?
No.
Oh.
Chicken nuggets.
Alright, chicken nuggets are alright. In the macaroni and cheese or on the side?
Yes.
So both?
Mm-hmm. They were the best.
Were they the dino ones?
They're Halloween shaped, so they were like bats.
Halloween nuggets? That's awesome. How was school today?
I was okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, you hear him. You can hear him shuffling around. He's like, I still really don't like Hayden.
Yeah? Is he still being a jerk?
Yeah, he's only rude to Cynthia though. But I told him he was stupid, but I didn't punch him.
Good job not punching him. I know it makes Mom upset when you punch people.
I miss you.
That always... Yeah, I miss you too, buddy.
When are you gonna come home?
I'm working on it, buddy. It's hard being Batman, you know?
Yeah,
I'm really busy doing Batman things.
he's saving
But,
people.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, I'm gonna try and see you soon.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
But I was just missing you, so I wanted to call you, buddy.
I miss you too. When are you coming?
I don't know yet, but I'll try and make it really soon.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. What are you dressing up as for Halloween?
Batman.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are you doing like which Batman? Like old Batman or like new Batman?
Where's Rachel, Batman?
Oh, where's Rachel? Nice. Maybe when I come visit we'll watch those, yeah?
Okay. It's gotta be on the weekend, though.
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, just... Mom.
Like you know. Like you've been there and you know.
Oh, right. Gotcha. Mom. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright. Well, I gotta go, Spider-Man. But I'll come try and see you soon, and, maybe I'll come when Mom's awake.
Okay.
But I don't know yet.
Well, you should come home soon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why's that?
Dad's coming home.
Oh, hold on. You cut out there for a second, buddy, but who's coming home?
Dad?
Oh. Okay.
And you're like, wait, where did Dad go?
Where was Dad?
You know.
In his brain, he's thinking like work-related trip or something. So he's like, "Oh, okay, yeah. All right. What day's Dad gonna be home?"
He's supposed to be home tomorrow, but I don't know.
All right. Okay. Well, I'll see about. Like I said, I'll try and come over soon. Okay.
Okay, that's good. As I think we're gonna have to move.
We're moving. What? Why? Whoa. What do you mean?
That's just what Mom said. She was talking to Grandma on the phone about it.
How about moving?
Yeah.
Does Dad know?
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want me to go ask?
No, it's no. No, Mom might think it's weird if you're asking. And
Okay.
then,
Do you want me to
we'll
look
do
in
that.
her office again?
You gonna be really sneaky? I don't want you to get caught, buddy.
Oh yeah, I'll just take my sneakers off and put my socks on.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. You hear him
Okay.
put you in your pocket and it's like And then you hear muffled like your mom say, "Nicholas, it is time for a shower in bed." "Yeah, I'm going." And she said, "Not tomorrow, right now." It's like, "I'm going." And you hear the butler, "Young Master Nicholas, what are you doing?" Looking for my shoes. I left them in Mom's office." The lie is terrible. And the butler, Jeeves, he chuckles. And there's some more back and forth, which is muffled. And about 10 minutes later, Nicholas comes back on the phone and is like, "Okay, I'm in."
Okay. Maybe see if Mom's got anything written on her calendar there on the desk calendar.
Okay.
She's got any notes under it or?
You hear him like moving stuff.
Careful. You gotta make sure to put it back just the way you found it.
Oh, yeah.
He reads off an address to you.
Okay, I'll type it into my phone.
As you're talking to him,
Yeah.
it is the state prison.
What the? Okay. Well, I don't think that's where you're moving, bud.
Oh, that just says that's where she's gonna pick Dad up at.
Oh. Okay. All right. Cool. Good job. Good job, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Now, you should go shower before Mom yells at you. Because we don't like it when Mom yells at us.
Yeah. She's rude. That's okay.
And he stops.
Her journal is left out. It's not locked up like it usually is.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna
really tempting, Spider-Man.
I'm
but-
gonna steal it.
What? You're gonna...
You hear him take it, you hear the door slam, and then he just runs.
Spider-Man, what?
There's no subtlety, just like grab. Do. And when he gets back on the phone, he's like, "Okay, I'm in my room."
You have to put it somewhere really sneaky where she's not gonna find
I'm
it.
gonna put it in my pillow.
Is that sneaky enough? Doesn't she come kiss you goodnight?
I mean, yeah, she also makes my bed, but she's an adult.
Put it-
Adults are stupid.
Hey, I'm an adult.
No,
Oh no.
you're a cool adult. It doesn't count.
Oh, it's because I'm Batman.
I don't know where I should put it.
Put it in the second to bottom. No, you put it in the bottom drawer.
Okay.
That's your pants drawer, right?
Should I put it? He pauses.
Put it.
Should I put it in your old room?
They didn't. Is my stuff still there?
Yeah. Dad wouldn't let anybody throw anything away.
Yeah, Spider-Man. You could put it in my room. It'll be safe there.
Okay.
Put it in my pants drawer.
Okay.
Tuck it into a pair of pants.
I'm gonna read it after I shower.
Okay, but keep it there. She probably won't find it there.
She's gonna freak out.
You guys gonna freak out. You're gonna be grounded till you're 15.
I should have taken her Kindle.
You probably don't need to read what's on Mom's Kindle.
Reading's okay. I wish I could read my comics, but they won't let me. And then he goes off on a big long tangent. 3rd grade, it's hard. You know.
3rd grade's so hard.
It's super difficult. Multiplication doesn't make any sense. Division, who does that? Crazy. Cursive. Actually,
He just smiles.
they're not
while I
talking about
listen to
cursive.
him.
He does tell you in detail about these cool markers that smell, and he can put stamps with one side. Yeah, and he's like,
They still make those.
yeah,
Those are
he's
so
like,
cool.
all the girls they stamp the boys they like, and I got a stamp, blah blah blah. Anyways, he's like, it's not like I like girls or anything. They're kind of stupid, you know. But yeah, he'll talk to you. Talks to you until, even while he's in the shower, you know. And it's so stark that your mom doesn't come ask who he's talking to. A huge house and just Nick. 3 stories of pristine upper elite echelons of society, and just one little boy who wishes he could do his book reports on Spider-Man comic books.
Maybe we can compromise and find you some comic books about there's some pretty cool history comic books that I bet Mom would let you read those, and then maybe you could be like, look, I read this smart person comic book, Mom, and then maybe she'll let you read Spider-Man.
I don't know. Mom's been weird, so I don't know. He shuts the water off, gets out, puts you on speaker. There's a knock at the door. It's Jeeves. You hear more of the conversation as it's the help that puts your little brother in bed and says, I'm sorry, young sir, but your mother is indisposed, so I am to give you your hug and kiss goodnight. And he's like, nah, it's okay, I don't really want him. And it fucking breaks your heart. Because you're not there. And neither is Nina.
When he gets to his room, they'll say, hey, it's probably safe if you want, do you want a video call for a second?
You get the little ba-da-doop. You video call.
Well, I'll change it to video.
You talk for a little while longer. Is there anything in specific?
Nah, just wants to see him.
Okay.
And kind of he's trying to make up for the fact that he's not there. He's trying to make up for the fact that his mom won't give him his hug and kiss goodnight. And smooch the camera all sloppy here's your kiss goodnight, buddy. Mwah!
Gross. He giggles, And his 8-year-old, 9-year-old little glory. And then he gets pretty tired, lays down. He's blinking really slow, and he says, I love you, Noah.
I love you too, Nicholas.
I'm gonna go to
See you
sleep
soon.
now.
Yeah, go to sleep, buddy.
Good night, Batman.
Good night, Spider-Man. I let him hang up. Unless he falls asleep before he hangs up.
He does. Yeah.
Okay, I will hang up then.
Yeah. I know what's crazy is your mom's not even gonna know.
Yeah.
She's not even gonna check his phone. It'll be Jeeves, and Jeeves isn't gonna say shit. As far as you're aware, Jeeves assumed you just ran away, and he doesn't blame you for a moment.
I think Noah will very quickly do a Google search on his phone of recent news about the senator.
Huge headlines. Senator Hazelwood released from prison, assault charges dropped.
Assault charges? The fuck?
How much do you dig?
I think that intrigues him enough. He digs pretty far.
Okay, go ahead and roll an intelligence and technology.
Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to take this long. Intelligence. What is my... Okay. I'm okay at these things. Four.
4 is good, but there is a video that's like, shocking assault caught on cam. Senator Hazelwood attacks fellow senator. And you can't get the video to load. You're there. You're on it.
Fuck.
And a 4 is high enough to know that you happen to be under the same roof as a cyber technician and engineer.
That's true. I'm gonna bookmark the page and go find Jihoon. I gotta see this video.
Okay. So, meanwhile there, because you're going to be
Yeah.
busy for quite a while on the
Yeah,
conversation.
sorry.
Back to the rest of the coterie. Chief, back to Jihoon. You finish up in the kitchen. Gamma doesn't seem to be open, willing to talk, at least to Jihoon. And there is such a naivety and I don't want to say a inability, but Jihoon is not... I'm not giving Jihoon a role because he doesn't... He's not going to insight what's really going on. He's more likely to just assume, based on his heritage and his culture, that Gamma just doesn't want to talk to him.
He just starts to walk away.
Oh no, I couldn't hear you.
Thanks for your help.
I lost you. Oh no.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Jihoon dries off his hands and he goes to turn away and he just, well, I hope you feel better and thanks for your help.
He steps towards you, but it actually causes Jihoon to kind of cringe and shy away. And then Gamma steps back. Yeah. No problem.
Jihoon just kind of looks at him and says, you know, you don't have to pretend. Right? Like, it's fine. You don't need to pretend to be my friend or anything. Sorry. I'll just leave you alone for now. It's fine. I get it.
Does he walk?
Good luck, I guess.
Does he walk away?
He turns away.
Okay, let me make a roll. Gamma doesn't move.
Then Jihoon walks away.
As Jihoon steps out of the kitchen, I need every other kindred save for Noah. Wits and awareness.
One, two, three.
I got 4 successes.
Clint has 4.
And Daniel?
Daniel's got 7 with 1 crit.
All of you.
I just have to say, guys, just before we do anything, I have to say, as Sly, I'm dying right now because I'm so fucking, like, I can't handle not confronting people about emotions, and I fucking hate this so much. I hate it.
You did this to yourself, my dude.
I know!
Oh no!
Why'd I have to play an emotionally stunted ding-dong? Why is he so stinking poo-poo doo-doo brain? Ah!
The consequence of your own actions. Oh no!
Sorry, Dolly, go ahead. I'm just really struggling over here.
It's alright. What Jihoon doesn't see is that Gamma reaches for him, only to stop himself and let his hand drop to his side. It's just weighty emotions. So many words unspoken. So many destinies unwritten. But almost immediately after Jihoon steps out of the kitchen, Gamma starts forward with purpose. But that purpose is interrupted by, "Alright! I got the babies put away. I'm gonna need everybody to fucking hide."
The free one.
Yeah. I mean, I could probably have like one of you out. But Whitney's gonna be here, MIX, and I gotta pass the kids over, and then I'll pick Daisy up tomorrow while you guys are unconscious. Has anybody seen Quinn? What did Quinn get on her?
Oh, 4.
Okay, you hear Sigma say, "Where's Quinn?" But you still have not come out of your hole.
I think if she hears that, she'll crawl out just enough to shout down, I'm pre-hidden.
Can you come down here? I got a whole plan.
There's just the regular amount of people. No one new shown up or anything.
No, you're fine. You're in the clear. Where's Noah? What the? You know what?
Okay, all right.
Never mind.
He's taking a second.
Got it. He's
Quinn will
alright.
come downstairs.
Okay,
Just
come downstairs.
quietly with the headband on, real tight.
What did Sigma ask, Daniel? I don't. I missed that question.
He's alright. Then
Yeah, he's just composing himself. He'll be fine.
alright. There's so much more that you can tell he wants to say, but he just doesn't. And then he's in front of the rest of the coterie. Mind you, chat. Evan went to sleep, so he's with us in spirit, but he's technically here as well. I gotta apologize, and I'll go more into that apology after the kids get picked up. But I just, yeah, I'm sorry.
Sigma.
I'm gonna need one of you to pretend to be my landlord. And I think it should be you, Malcolm, because you're, well, you know.
If Daniel doesn't mind.
Yeah, sorry, Danny, no offense at all. And Malcolm, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but they're almost here, like.
We'll talk after. It's alright.
So,
Quinn, I told him that you were my roommate. So, because I know the whole situation with your stuff and
Okay, because I could bury it. It would take a second, though. Yeah, that's probably the better idea. Okay.
so you don't have to hide. I just
Oh, okay. I can sit in a room and be still.
no, I mean you just do what you want. I just didn't say that there was that many people here and
Okay, I can do this, Sigma. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I can do this.
cool. He takes a deep breath and exhales. We're gonna have to talk after the kids are gone too about all the things. And he kind of motions that the missing pinky and eye on himself. You know.
Oh, I should probably take this off. She takes off the Daisy's eye patch.
It's cute. You can leave it on if you like.
Oh, okay. I mean, I do like it.
Leave it on. There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay, all right. I just don't know. I have trouble with what's normal, so.
Nothing is normal. There is no normal. It's not
Okay, I'm not gonna screw this up for you, though, Sigma. Okay? Look how focused I am. We're gonna do this.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Any other questions or comments from anyone else in the coterie?
Daniel, Daniel has a hard look. I'm not gonna lie. I don't exactly know how I feel about hiding in my own house.
Well, it's just that Malcolm has he has the and he motions like something
Wiggles his fingers around his skull.
I don't understand sign language, Sigma. I have to use your words on that one.
the dominate kind of thing. The Men
In
in
a-
Black sort of flashlight pen.
It's not how it works, but yeah, if in a pinch.
Well,
I
thanks for
can
wrecking my
do it.
head cannon.
Do I look like I carry a pen around for that kind of thing?
Do I look like a guy that would assume that you don't have a pen? 'Cause wrong.
And then Daisy just shouts, "Wrong!" And you're like, ah, that's where she gets that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this decided then? Malcolm, you're okay being here basically every day to check in with my officer and
What?
well, they're coming every day this week that I got the kids.
That's going to put bit of an unnecessary load on Malcolm, don't you think?
It's fine.
Malcolm has.
Whatever. We'll do what we need to.
Daniel can feel his beast in the back of his mind. This is fucking bullshit. It hates this. It fucking hates this.
Sweet. All right.
It doesn't
Well,
help that he doesn't help that he has 3 hunger. Doesn't help.
my ex is gonna be here, and she's gonna take the kids, and then I get to have dinner with Whitney. So, y'all welcome to join if you want. If you don't want, that's all right.
All right. Might be a good idea to send everyone out with blood bags if you're gonna hide.
Oh yeah, we probably want to move the diabetic medicine.
Really had to tell her I'm a diabetic. I had to say that.
Sorry, I panicked.
That's what you went with?
Yeah. Yeah, as a med... I'm not gonna question it. Let's just get the bags moved with the time we've got left. And then everyone go in to hide, I suppose.
Hey, Jihan, you alright? You're pretty quiet.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine.
He looks between you and Gamma. Okay.
So what, you want us to hide, pretend we're not here?
Yes.
could just leave.
Please. I mean, if you want to, but I was thinking we could have a conversation after everything about all the stuff.
What is there to talk about? You have a family, it's nice.
Well, I mean, the SPOOKIE MOSTARE stuff.
And Daisy says, Daddy, that's not how you spell monster.
Stop understanding when I spell. It's wrong. Now go grab your brother's diaper bag.
I think behind Sigma's back, not trying to hide it very hard, but Malcolm does give Daisy a little like a little thumbs up.
Kind of swats at
Plan
you.
we're gonna have to. It's the plan we're gonna have to go with for now. So, people start finding your hiding places. I'm gonna. Luckily, I've got a cooler in the shed out back. I think the ice in it got changed recently. I can just put the bags there if anyone wants to take one. Now's the time to get it before I put them there.
I'm alright, but if you're all gonna be hiding anyway, you might as well eat while we're hiding.
Daisy's like, oh no, she went to go get the diaper bag. She's not squinting. Okay, so if you're hiding, you're going to roll an intelligence and a stealth.
Daniel, you don't understand how much Daniel fucking hates. Oh my god. Hiding in my own house, just a fake kind of shit.
And then there's that, do you hide in plain sight so you can hear everything that's spoken? Right?
I would activate heightened senses in my hiding place. I would also. Satan. Daniel doesn't know anything about Whitney and such, so. So you know what? I guess I'll hide in plain sight then. I guess because I don't want to risk it with my Bane.
Okay, just stealth and intelligence. All right, what did everybody get? Go ahead and say it out loud for Chat Areno.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I stepped away from the computer for like 2 seconds. What are we rolling?
Rolling
Intelligence
stealth.
and stealth.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
I'm in the basement.
yeah, so if they find you, it'll be like, what the fuck?
I feel like somebody would have relayed what's happening to Noah. I think, hopefully.
Yeah, if nobody goes to hide in the basement, Malcolm will pop his head down just to explain what's going on to Noah. Bring him a blood bag.
Daniel got 4 successes and a critical for 8.
Damn.
So for heightened senses, do I need to roll as well?
If it says arouse check, you will, but it might just say
It says
free.
wits and resolve. That's all.
Okay, so it's
Is it? It's an activated power, so it usually will require a rouse check.
yeah.
It says cost is free.
Yeah, heightened senses is
Heightened
free.
senses is free.
Then go ahead
you go.
and add your extra dice to the pool.
Disgusting. Okay.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Okay.
You should have 7 dice.
I should get 1 extra die, right?
Yeah, you should have 7.
And I.
Right? Let me see. 5, 6.
And then
Well, not survival.
what? And I have. Sorry, 2 for stealth, and then I have 2 in aspects. Is it 1 extra dice?
Yeah, it's just 1 extra for heightened senses.
fights the urge to be creepy and just stand upstairs in the hallway using Cloak of
Right?
Shadows.
Here's the thing, like, dude, you don't even know.
Because if I use Cloak of Shadows, they won't know.
You can. Go ahead and do it. You'll hear every damn thing that is spoken. But I cannot guarantee your eyeballs' safety.
Oh my god.
My eyeballs' safety.
That's not suspicious.
Is that code for it's going to emotionally fuck you up more than you already are tonight, Noah?
You know it is.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to go torture myself some more.
Oh, metaphorical eye damage. Whew.
Quinn can't afford any more eye damage.
I can't. She's got another eye.
I'm not like Daniel sitting on 3 eyes like I'm rich.
Hey.
How wealthy are you? Oh, you know, I've got 3 eyes. We're comfortable.
Yeah, he's got 3 eye money.
That's how that.
So the four of you, 1, 2, 3, well, yeah, Evan would roll, but he's not here. So the 3 of you that are rolling, what did Jihoon get?
Oh, 5 successes.
Okay, and then Noah, are you Cloak of Shadowing?
I was gonna say, do I need to roll if I'm Cloak of Shadowing?
No. You just need to roll
yeah, I didn't
for
think so.
your Cloak of Shadows.
Well, it's free. Cloak of Shadows is free. I just have to activate it and stand still.
Yeah, I'm still gonna have you roll intelligence and
Okay, that's fine.
dexterity.
Okay, I am good at both of those things. That's 5.
Okay. The question is, Quinn and Malcolm.
Mm-hmm.
Quinn, you move off in the house, seeming just like a regular roommate, doing regular roommate things, trying to be as quote unquote normal, as Quinn puts it, as you can. Which right now is
normal human
just
stuff.
putting the toast down in the toaster, and then it pops up a few seconds later, and then putting it down again, and it pops up and putting
There
it
we go.
down again.
Yep.
Very normal. The orange juice in the microwave, very normal.
Yeah.
Just mundane
Room temp.
human acts. Malcolm,
Yes.
you are kind of an enigma to me. I don't know where you would be. So
I think Malcolm would be in the living room, like in and around where the kids are. He'd stay around the children and Sigma.
okay. All right. What music do I play, you guys? I don't even know here. I'm like,
How heartbreaking are you gonna make it, Dolly?
I guess we're just gonna do an oldie but a
I was
goodie.
gonna say relaxing and chill, because nothing's gonna go wrong.
Everyone that's listening, what's an awareness?
Oh no, I'm second guessing my choices. Well, there we are.
Late.
We're committed now. 3.
4.
Earlier, DM, you said hiding in plain sight would make it easier for us to hear, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do I get a circumstance bonus on this roll then, since I chose to hide in plain sight?
Mm-mm. Just lowers the DC.
Okay. That's good enough for me.
Yee.
Yeah. I got 6.
Okay. And Jihoon got 4. Can you guys type it for me? Somewhere.
You want to type it in Discord or Roll20?
Either way. And then those of you that are just in and around, go ahead and roll.
Sure. Is that how math works? Yes.
Math, roll again. Just make sure. I
Wits
get
and
the right
awareness.
one. Oh, okay.
1,
Okay.
2.
That is
7.
I'm typing it too.
7?
Yes,
Wow, that's so many.
7.
Crap.
I crit.
Okay, so
Hell yeah.
the DC was 3. So
Oh well.
his ex is the first to show up. And you have the impression of a very diminutive, tiny human. What kills, though, is the way Sigma sounds. As he answers the door. This is not a man who is over, who is done. This is a man who took a grenade to a park and let it go off. The guilt is so thick and spewing that your own pain you find intensified.
Hey, Maddie, they're ready to go. How you doing? You all right?
I'm fine, Billy. I don't think I should come inside. I'll just take the kids and go.
No. You can. Winnie's not here yet. You can come in, take a look. I mean, the place is great.
And you hear Maddie shift. And those of you that are hidden in plain sight, you see that she hugs herself and winces slightly when he reaches for her. Like those hands have not always belonged to an angel. Like those hands have been fists that make angels cry.
Right. Yeah. All right. All right, Daisy,
Your mom's here. He kneels down.
you gotta be good, okay? You gotta be nice for your hair appointment. Whatever you want. Okay?
Billy, are you sure you even have the money?
I got it, okay? Maddie, I got it right here.
And he pulls out his wallet and he pulls out cash, and the look that exchanges between both parents is wroth with tension. And then in the distance, those of you that rolled above a 4 and above, you hear a car door open and there's a voice, and Billy, Sigma says,
Oh, you brought your mom.
"No, I brought a friend."
Friend? You all right?
This other female steps up and picks up the baby carrier and takes Daisy's hand, and Daisy lets go of the friend and then jumps on her dad and is like, "Okay, Daddy, I'm gonna be back tomorrow, okay? So make sure you're here.
I'll be right here, princess. That is not gonna go anywhere.
Do you promise?" And the fact that she's asking that question, and she makes him promise multiple times that he is going to be there, that he's not going to leave, and she's going to be able to find him again. And the panic in her little voice as she says it. And the way her mom moves to comfort her, and so does her father. And then when they bump, there's this awkward, unresolved tension. And then Maddie's friend collects both kids, gets them into the car, and then lingers, watching. But when this friend approaches the door and does get them, there is a moment, Malcolm, with your 7, and Daniel with your 6. You see the police officer issued belt around her hips. This is not a friend, this is a protector. And it makes you wonder what happened between the two of them. And as he's saying goodbye, Maddie is lingering a safe distance on the porch. The door open, but the screen shuts, so he's out on the porch with her, and you can still hear, even though it is distant. Billy, I need you to sign the papers. And he's quiet for a long time. And when he does speak, he changes the subject, so I'll come pick him up tomorrow around 10. Billy, just answer my question. Her appointment should be over by noon. So I'll come pick her up in your brother's car. And he winces. There's nothing wrong getting help from family. Yeah, well, your family's not everyone's, Billy. You and I both know. Please. I need you to sign the papers. And just have you take the kids from me? Fuck no. And she winces and steps back. And he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to raise my voice. I'm not doing it. Madison, I am not fucking giving you any kind of custody. It's not custody. Billy, this isn't... I just want... You and I need to just be done. I don't know what you think is gonna... What do you think this is gonna be? Where do you think we're gonna go? I don't know, You're the mother of my children, I don't... And you made it blatantly clear that that didn't matter. How many lovers did you have? Come on, let's just not talk about it, okay? I'm different. I served my time, and I'm different, and I'm working. I'm going to the stupid meetings. Are you? Yeah. Empty your pockets right now. Whoa. Empty them. And you hear her. I knew it. I don't know what you have, but I will not bring our daughter back here tomorrow. Maddie, please. Please don't do that. Please don't take him. I passed the drug test, okay? I did. You can ask Whitney. I'm begging you. Please don't take my kids. The silence is deafening. And then those of you that can see what's happening through the screen door or the windows from the kitchen, he reaches for her hand, and she is so tiny next to him. And he says, please, And then he empties out his pockets. Pack of cigarettes, some rainbow little hair bows, little tiny hair ties, a little Polly Pocket, cigarettes, lighter, gum, chewing tobacco. I don't got anything on me. And she takes her hands and she wrings them together. I'm not gonna ask you to empty out your socks. And he blows out a breath. She says, but if I find out that you're dealing, Billy, if I find out that you're still in league with Dom, I will take these kids from you. Because they don't deserve to wake up one day and have their dad dead because he overdosed again. And she turns and leaves. And as she drives away, Sigma stands there for a long time. Then he refills his pockets, and he sits on the front step.
Is the sun still up?
It is not at this point.
Malcolm will go out. Doesn't say anything, but sits on the step next to Sigma.
His spine is bowed, like his head weighs 3,000 pounds.
He looks over at Sigma, but he doesn't push. He's just there. So Sigma's not alone.
How long do you wait?
I don't think he would get up to go back inside until Sigma does, or until their next round of arrivals show up.
Okay, so in that tense and quiet silence, there is an invitation.
Mm-hmm. But he won't push.
Six pins on one plate.
How long ago?
Just after Junior. She was in the hospital for a couple months. And then the time before that, I grabbed her hand too hard and I shattered all her.
Then he just curls into himself.
There's a tension to Malcolm when he hears that and takes in what that means. And he has to force himself to release it.
She didn't fucking press charges. So I punched the cop. Anyways, it's been a long time. After Daisy was born, I was in for a while. I didn't even meet her until...
It was only Maddie, right? And he hates that he has to ask, but he has to ask.
Yeah, I just... I've known her for such a long time, and I thought she was the one, and I just hurt her.
You can't make her be less afraid of you, Sigma.
Yeah, I know. It's over. I know.
I don't say that to be mean. Punishing yourself for it. If it was just you, fine. That little girl, though. Those kids. They see more than you want them to. Kids always do. They know that you're doing what you can. Adults are a little harder to convince, I guess. But they know.
He is just silently crying. And then an unmarked vehicle pulls in, and he mops up his face. He's like, could you not repeat this, please?
Stays between us, don't worry.
Really fucking don't want everybody to know.
You can decide who to tell and when. I won't interfere with that, but don't we don't care about you because of what you give us, Sigma. You don't owe us your secrets or truth. It'd be nice to know more, to know you, but you don't owe us that. We're still gonna care. And he pushes himself up and holds out a hand to pull Sigma off the step.
He takes it and he stands, and this large, muscular, dark-skinned woman flashes a smile and, howdy, Billy? He's like, what? She's like, how we doing?
Oh, you know, we're great. Fucking fantastic.
I like the house.
Yeah, your counterpart saw it this morning.
Oh, I'd love a tour. And I think you promised me spaghetti?
Oh, yeah. Mama's finest. Come on in. Who's this? My landlord. Great guy.
Evening, ma'am.
Real honest, upstanding citizen. Pats your shoulder.
He holds out a hand to the parole officer to shake it.
Roll an etiquette and manipulation.
Okay, 2, 4, 6, and then swap these out. Or that's 7. Good time to crit.
She believes you.
Just pure charm. Shakes her hand, says, "I'm Malcolm. It's nice to meet you, ma'am."
You as well. Nice to meet you. And then Sigma draws her in, and there's Quinn. And oh, you must be the roommate.
Yes, I'm just making some toast. Puts the toast back in, puts it down.
It looks a little burnt. Will you be joining us for spaghetti?
She looks over at Sigma.
It's, if you'd like to, Kitty, there's plenty made if you want some spaghetti.
Yes. I will be having some spaghetti.
And it is only awkward insofar that Sigma's emotions, the two of you are picking up on, and your beasts want to socially belittle him more and show dominance. And so for the two of you, it is going to be a resolve and composure to keep it in check through dinner.
Okay.
But because Malcolm rolled stellar on lying, Whitney doesn't sense anything off or strange or different.
That's a 5 from Malcolm.
2.
Okay. 2 successes is not enough, Quinn. And so how would Quinn, in a very Quinn way, manifest bullying Sigma or like coming out on top? Like this could be words, this could be, I don't know, slapping his hand when he goes to reach for the salt to knock it out of his hand because that's a win socially. Taking some of his food weirdly, just...
I think Sigma is going to reach over for like a slice of garlic bread that's a little close to Quinn. She bites his hand. She goes, "Mine!"
That's the part right there where dinner gets a little weird. Malcolm, you're gonna need to roll another etiquette and manipulation to keep it on track. Because Whitney sets down her fork with a ka-chink.
Gwen's about to get arrested for assault and battery.
The roommate just has super awkward social anxiety. It's fine.
That's a 4
Okay.
for etiquette and a manipulation.
It's enough that she's... How do you handle it? What do you say?
Kind of quickly jumping in, Malcolm says to Quinn, like, "Quinn, what did Sigma introduce her as Quinn or as
Kitty. Her name is Kitty.
Kitty, we've talked about this, and he tries to quickly jump in and give the impression that, like, he is aware that there's something off with Kitty and managing this.
Okay.
It was
Oh no, I can't hear you guys.
meow.
Oh, I can hear you now. Say it again.
Okay.
Kitty,
okay.
we've said this before.
Yeah, Kitty, we've talked about this.
Yes. And he came into my space, and I think I would say that I need to have my own space if I'm going to rent space in this house.
Okay, we understand that, but biting is not the way that we talk about that, right?
Oh, did I bite him?
A little bit.
Oh. Okay, I've been working on that. You're right. I'm sorry. I thank you for giving me an opportunity to live and learn on a place of my own.
Whitney picks up what you're putting down, but then asks for the card, like for Quinn's registration.
Oh, like license?
Like
No,
her ID
for
or-
your like medical ID that basically says your.
Oh, I don't have like good insurance. I work at a library.
We've been working on getting Quinn set up since she came here.
Quinn,
Unfortunately,
Whitney
her
just
last
says
situation.
Quinn.
Or Kitty.
Yeah,
Shit.
no, it's Kitty Quinn. Yeah.
Interesting. That's a full name.
No, but I'm feeling like attacked now, and I'm very lucky that I have a very understanding landlord. And Sigma's been great. He
Sigma?
also has like kind of been through the grinder, and he's understanding.
Whitney
Yes,
looks at
that's
Billy.
what I call him.
Sigma.
Because I have trouble with names, as you can tell.
Sigma's just sweating.
Yes.
And then he like looks at Malcolm like, fix this.
Malcolm is going to look at Quinn and kind of try to silently say, like, if I give us a do-over, can you handle this?
She just is staring kind of wide-eyed. It might be a yes.
He sighs and tries to catch Whitney's eye.
Not
and
hard.
Will use forgetful mind to try and wipe this scenario out
You
of her
do,
mind.
because she's human. And so it backtracks for a minute. And Sigma's like, my name is Billy. You can't call me fucking Sigma in front of her, okay? That's like a, okay? You can't, Billy, you gotta call me Billy. My name is Billy, okay? I mean, if you call me William if you really wanted to, but the name is Billy. Everybody calls me Billy. Do not call me Bill. Billy. Got it?
Okay.
And we're
Quinn
not
gives
gonna-
a quick growl.
We're
but
not gonna
nods.
give her your real name because we don't actually want her to look you up. Okay? She's wicked smart. So your nickname, it's Kitty. All right. Okay. And as the memories like are wiped from her brain and she blinks and the gray matter starts firing again, Whitney exhales, winces a little, and then continues as if nothing happened and says, "So, Kitty, how did you and Billy meet?"
At the library.
Oh,
Yeah, at the library.
that's where your AA meeting is held, isn't it? Yeah, in the basement. Why are you sweating? I'm just suddenly really hot. I'm gonna open the window. Is that alright? He gets up, walks over to the kitchen window, opens it. Does anybody want a juice? He pulls out a
Sure.
apple juice.
I'm good. Thank you, Billy.
Yeah, I can have juice.
Whitney just side eyes you. Both of you roll charisma and subterfuge.
He's smart.
Hold on, I want to see what Quinn's is.
Yeah, I mean it's not real bad.
Hee hee.
Could be worse.
Hee hee. It's big. Hee hee.
Oh boy.
That's a.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Why are you bullying Quinn?
Hee hee.
Oh, it's fine. This is great. It's 1. It's not none.
I rolled a 4.
Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to show Quinn's character sheet to players. My bad.
That's okay. Go ahead. It's
Publicly
fine.
shame her.
A 4. A 4 is great.
Yeah.
A 1, you set Whitney off a little bit. Whitney, at the end of dinner and everything, does ask if Kitty is okay. You know, making sure there's no drugs because it was kind of erratic behavior. And Sigma just outright says, "Yeah, she's got autism." And
You've got on.
Whitney is like, you realize it's a spectrum, Murad, and it's so much more specific than that. Are you just giving me that as a? And he's like, I don't know the specifics. I didn't ask her. Yeah, I don't know. Huh. All right. Keep your nose clean. I'm gonna do a walk around of the house without you. Yep.
Bruh.
Yes, ma'am. Whatever you want to do. And then, while Whitney's walking, Sigma comes back to the kitchen. He doesn't say anything, but he can't look at Quinn.
Malcolm just looks at Sigma like, eyebrows raised, like, is everything okay?
Yeah, I just lied.
You gotta get better at that, buddy.
I just said she had autism. I feel bad.
Oh, I mean,
You said, listen, Daniel's diabetic. She's an autistic. It's fine. It's all right.
We need to at least
mean-
get you a medical book so you're better at lying about people's medical conditions.
Look, it's the first thing that came to mind.
I'm sorry. It's my fault. This is a lot of pressure. I didn't know. We were in a AA meeting together? Okay, that's good. So, like, I should lie, but I shouldn't lie. And also, what's my name? It's hard to hold on to.
Kitty, you're doing great.
Oh, God, I'm Kitty now. Meow.
Kitty,
Why does everyone think I'm a cat?
maybe don't meow in front of Whitney when she comes back down.
Maybe it'll help.
I don't think it will. I can listen.
It's like puts her head down. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I can only wipe her so many times before I start to suffer. So, if we can restrict that, that'd be great.
Okay.
Whitney comes back down after doing, upstairs, downstairs, out back, and is like, all right. Yep, counterpart will be back in the morning. I understand. Good. I know that the Bain Corporation paid a lot to get you out. But I'm not an idiot, Billy. I never said you were, and I think what you do is great. I mean that. I think that the whole division you're over is awesome. All right, well, Kitty and Malcolm.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
yes.
see you maybe tomorrow night. The spaghetti was great.
It was good to meet you, Whitney.
You too.
And if Sigma doesn't, Malcolm will rise to show her to the door.
He's just kind of sitting like, God, it's over. Just all the fight's gone out of him, and you take her to the door, and she says, thank you. And there's like kind of an attraction. You can sense it, but it's not like super heaty. It's just, oh, he's handsome and polite. I like that,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He absolutely tries to remain charming until she's gone.
And then all at once, it's over. Kids are gone. Everyone comes out of hiding, including Gamma and Zeta.
Yeah, Noah will come down the stairs from his hiding spot at the top of the stairs.
Okay. Family meeting?
Sigma's phone goes
Present.
off. O and B are on their way.
Okay. I need to eat something. And Malcolm is going to go get a bag.
They're back out in the cooler, out in the shed.
I remember.
On the bright side, I found 3 little cobwebs that I didn't realize existed in my house.
Is that the bright side?
Oh, that's just... No, that's just me being a stubborn ass about having to hide in my own house. Even Daniel's like, I'm being an ass right now, but I'm grumpy.
I mean, he was right though. I mean, Malcolm's got the.
Yes, that his particular set of skills were the right ones to go with on this one.
Wait, did you all hear that?
Yeah, definitely
Oh.
heard that, Quinn.
Okay,
So-
but like, I'm not good at this, okay? And they had like a lot of things thrown around, and like I'm not great at thinking on my thoughts are very fast, but I can't keep up with everybody else's. So I feel like that was a lot to put on me. Also, Kitty, I don't know what keeps happening. Why is my name never my name?
I'm sorry, you were just meowing. And what do you mean you heard everything? Like with my parole officer?
I might have been standing at the top of the stairs.
I
You didn't see me.
heard more than that.
Sigma gets up and he leaves. And you notice that Jihoon is also gone. You hear the front door open and close as Sigma heads out there. And then there's the rasp of a lighter, a flare, and he's smoking. Malcolm, Jihoon is following you silently.
I don't think Malcolm indicates that he knows he's being trailed until he gets to the cooler, and then he takes out 2 blood bags and turns to hold one out to Jihoon.
Jihoon takes it. Doesn't say anything. Just rips into it like he normally would.
He watches him while he feeds.
It's like he's slurping out of a juice box. Like a little kid drinking his juice at lunch.
It's a Capri Sun. That's all.
It is. It really is.
Oh god.
You haven't insulted me tonight.
Am I supposed to? I can start if you want.
Pattern of behavior indicates you usually do when we're in the same room. And he bites into his bag.
It's kind of bland, isn't it?
Yeah, but I have to be very specific when I hunt, so I'm used to it.
Your mic cut out. What did you say?
Oh, Malcolm says he agrees, goes, yes, but I have to be very specific when I hunt, so I'm used to it.
I know, like, everyone said that they didn't feed the same way, but what does that mean for you?
My clan have particular tastes with the kind of people we hunt. In my case, I have a hard time feeding from people who aren't. His lip curls as he tries to think of a way to, like, politely say it, and then he just gives up. My satisfaction comes from ripping the throats out of people who have hurt others.
Jihoon chokes on his juice box. I'm sorry, what?
Abusers. Messy, but with my resources, I can usually find them.
Sorry, you... You... kill... people?
Yes.
You kill people who abused others?
Yes. Makes finding me fresh food a little difficult, but Mira and Kavita have always been very good at that, so I haven't gone hungry before.
You can see this kind of like glaze go over Jihoon's eyes. And there's a kind of curiosity behind them.
We're not the same clan, so I can't speak to what yours require, but
I just drink out of these bags, but I mean, how many people have you killed?
over the years, DM, would there be an amount that Malcolm would have to have fed off of?
For what?
Like is there a point where he has to feed off of fresh blood, or could he have survived a decade just on blood bags?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It takes Malcolm a minute to do the math. $40, maybe $50.
Jihoon gets this crease in between his eyebrows. And he asks you a very strange question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have like a list of people that have abused others?
Not easily available to me. He kind of gets a wry smile. I'm not really meant to get them myself. The family, Mira, Kavita, my father, find them, bring them home, and I eat in the safety of our home. The one time that I fed in public was very messy and created more problems than it solved, so it's better for me to not be involved in the hunt. But I'm sure they must have some means of finding this information. I assume they have a connection to the police force.
Did you kill my dad?
What was his name?
There's this kind of look over his eyes, and it's not a pleasant look. And he scrunches his eyebrows again. Almost as if, like, he doesn't want to tell you his name. He just kind of wants to, like, grit his teeth. And there's this tension, this dislike. I mean, sorry, that was a really dumb question. Probably wouldn't know.
I don't remember all of them, but some I do. I don't always remember their names, but I remember what they did.
How do you know what they did?
There's always a file that I read before I feed. I want to know what they did to deserve it. I like to pay it back in kind when I can.
Do you know where they hide the files? Or where they get them?
I think the police force would, the connection they have there, but no, that's not information they tell me. I could ask Kavita maybe, but there's no guarantee she would tell me the truth. My clan is not, my family is not known for giving away the truth without a cost.
Even to somebody in their own family?
Especially to somebody in their own family. I can't speak to the other clans, Jihoon, but among the Ventru, everything is a transaction. You give away nothing unless you get something in return.
I think that just is pretty much like everything, isn't it? Like society.
People don't like to think about that. It makes them seem jaded or cynical, and people don't like to think that of themselves. But if you ask me, then I think the Ventru are the most human of the clans. Society, politics, power, these things are not only Kindred.
So you think that makes you human?
No. I know that I am a monster, but I think we are the best at pretending to be human.
'Cause you can fit in with the worst kind of people?
In our world, the worst kind of people often have the most power.
And they themselves are abusers. Anyone who holds power over somebody else.
Yes.
Well, if you did kill my dad, I guess I can say thank you.
I hope that the history you have with him is not like the history I had with mine. There was nothing so satisfying as killing mine.
You killed your own dad?
Yes, I did.
I guess you were stronger than I was.
I was angry. And I was scared. And for the first time in as long as I could remember, I was stronger than him. That does not make me brave, just desperate.
I could never stand up to him. And even if I tried, or when I tried, I don't think I could feed like you do, Malcolm. I couldn't.
You're not like me. And that's probably for the best. But not confronting your abuser does not make you weak or less.
Oh, I confronted him. I just paid the price, I guess.
Almost, it's like it's a nervous tick almost when Malcolm reaches up and kind of runs his finger across his mouth. I know about that.
You said you have a sister?
Yes.
Me too.
She's 16 now.
My sister too.
You are very lucky. But you are young and there are rules among the Kindred that you haven't learned yet. This isn't a criticism, just facts.
I'm not gonna stop talking to them, Malcolm. I won't.
Then you need to be prepared for what that means. They will be in danger.
I have protected them since I was little. It's my responsibility.
Then you need to be strong, and you need to learn our ways so that you can be better. Power protects the people that we love.
You're saying I need to be powerful?
Yes. That is our way.
I don't have any power.
You'll get it. You are young. You have time to learn. You have a coterie that will teach you.
He just goes back to sipping from his juice box.
I think Malcolm finishes his bag and, like, tosses it. He'll look for garbage, and if there's not garbage, he will just kind of, like, toss it to the side.
There's a garbage can in the backyard somewhere.
Yeah, he'll use that.
Okay, so as the two of you are headed back to the house, you spot a dark figure, basketball shorts, black hoodie, dark hair, Gamma. But he slips inside before you get to him. Like he was standing vigil.
Malcolm sees that and he nudges Jihoon with his elbow.
What?
Not everything is about you. Just remember that.
I don't know what that means. What are you talking about? We were just out here. I was talking about you, wasn't I? I asked about your sister.
With...
Did I not ask enough questions?
No, you ask your questions and I will tell you the truth when I can. That's not what I meant.
Okay, well,
yeah. It's just... It is easy to think that everyone's problems are because of you. They're not. Don't take things so personally.
like when? Like when you told me that I had to be stronger and I took it too personally? Is that it?
Malcolm will look towards the house and then back at Jihoon. Talk to Gamma.
He doesn't want to talk to me.
Make him.
Why? That's rude. And I tried to be friends with somebody before and they didn't want to be friends, so I shouldn't bother them. Then I'm being rude. And if
Is it
I don't need
is it more important to you to not be rude than to be happy?
why would I be happy?
Are you happy not talking to Gamma?
No, but he's mad or something and he doesn't want to talk to me, so I just should leave it because it's not my business and I did something and he doesn't like it anymore, so I should just stop.
Did he tell you that you did something? Or did you take it personally? And he kind of gets like a little smile, like he's not trying to accuse him. It's almost teasing, like this is the point he's trying to make.
I don't know.
So ask. You hunt down knowledge like a badger. Go ask.
What do I say? What's wrong with you?
It's a
feel
good
like-
start. Maybe less accusatory, but
I asked him, "Are you okay?" And he said, "Yeah, I'm fine." So, I mean, that means he's fine.
Do you
Or he
think
just-
that's what that means?
Well, if I say I'm fine, I'm not fine, but it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. They're not the best at communicating.
Who, me?
No, them. And he nods towards the house again.
Okay, well, if I talk to him and he says I'm fine again, I'm just gonna leave it. Because every time. Maybe you don't get this. I don't even get this. Is so stupid. Can we just go inside?
Yeah, let's go inside. Oh, and Beta should be here soon, so go inside.
Okay. Before we wrap up for the evening, is there anything from coterie members inside?
There is one thing Daniel would like to do, but that sounds like you're going to say something too, Noah.
Oh, I was just gonna say, we definitely don't have to like really get into mine because it is late, but I just wanted to state that Noah would absolutely follow Sigma out onto the porch. But we don't have to play that out tonight because it's late. And that's not a 2-minute conversation. I mean, it could be.
Worry if I would be worried. It's only a 2-minute conversation.
So,
Um,
that's what I was gonna do.
what Daniel would like to do, as he's watching Malcolm and I guess he didn't notice Jihoon go out there, I'm assuming. And sort of watching the coterie disperse all around the house. Daniel kind of finds himself alone with his thoughts. And after listening to the events play out between Sigma and Whitney and the parole officer, he kind of finds himself almost taking involuntary steps up the stairs. sort of reaching the master bedroom, stepping inside.
Okay.
Once he steps inside, he walks over to the nightstand beside his bed. And he grabs hold of a little picture frame. And inside the picture frame, even though the picture is faded to an almost indistinguishable degree with time, picture appears to take the form of a man and a woman holding a little baby in their arms. And as Daniel kind of holds that picture frame in his hands and thinking at the thought that he may very well see another family tear itself apart, his humanity, whatever's left of it, sort of boils inside. He's going to use premonition. See, with the time we have left, we can describe what happens next session.
What is he looking for?
Many of his thoughts surround Sigma, and they surround both Daisy and Junior. He wants to know how to both A, keep the kids safe, and B, keep Sigma from destroying himself.
That'll be a really heavy, cool thing to end on. Anything from Quen before I describe that? And make Daniel roll.
Oh no, that's okay. Do that.
Do that.
Okay, then Daniel, since you are trying to purposeful premonition, you're going to need to rouse the blood, and you are going to need to roll I believe it is a resolve and aspects. Yes.
You're correct. I forget. No, I'm purposefully activating it so it requires a rouse check.
Yes, correct. Don't fail.
Can I blood? I don't think I can blood surge on a discipline roll, can I?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Not
Sure.
not in this case. I just want a raw roll.
Okay. That is okay. I succeeded on my rouse check. Let me get my dice pool here. Let's see, resolve and specs.
Yes.
Tier roll. Wow, okay. Can I use a willpower? A chat willpower.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay, reroll that because I only got one success there. That'd have been bad.
I am looking for a specific song, and I do not think I have it.
Wow. Okay. Wow. This is a. Jesus Christ! This is a much better roll. What the hell?
21 successes.
Not okay. Not like that, but 11 successes
Damn.
because of 2 crits.
Okay. As your consciousness is hurtled into the dark, it unfolds before you, cast in the visage of a flower blooming. The flower itself, you feel is familiar. You feel like you've seen it before, and then it begins to bleed. The black petals weeping. And in each drop of blood, a scene plays out. Voices raised, violence surging. You see not a man, but a creature with burning orange eyes. You see Sigma on his knees. You see a revolver, cocked and loaded, pushed into his mouth. Him quivering, sweating, pupils blown out, face rearranged and a mess. Hands behind his head, and he is sobbing. And a voice that isn't so much a voice as just pressure in the air. Not even vocalizations, but something like sub-vocalizations, noise that you feel inside the ear, that blooms out into the neck and the cheek, almost like a headache, raw. Time's up, this voice says. You can't pay, so you pay with your life. And then there is a hot clap, and you watch Sigma fall. And as he does, he splashes into this pool of blood, and that fires up, and in those speckles of red, you see other visions. You see a monster standing over the city of Mass. And then you watch as this monster explodes into hundreds of bats, searching. You see afterwards, and you feel and you witness moments before you lost control. Back in New York, you were kept. You were hunted. And that hasn't changed. And then you hear a different voice as it leans forward, purring and cooing. You hear Zeta whimper, and this voice says, "You're such a good girl." And then all at once, the vision starts to fade, and you hear Daisy laughing, giggling, being chased. And she says, "What's the matter, Grandpa?" And you see Magnus, hunched forward, clutching at his chest. And then his skin turns gray, and he starts to decay in front of his granddaughter. His bones breaking beneath his skin. Like a disease, these black veins crawl up his neck. And as he dies in the vision, Daniel, there's the sound of a single drop of water in a pan. Ding. Something breaks, and all hell breaks loose. At Magnus's demise, you come to. I need you to roll Resist Frenzy. And that's where we're going to end for the evening.
Yes.
Damn.
Oh boy.
Would you like me to roll digitally or fucking regular?
Yeah, you're going to roll it digitally.
What?
That's where we've all been rolling it.
Just need to make sure.
Resist the frenzy.
Oh, gee.
Not bad.
Well, damn.
Okay, 6
Damn.
successes.
Yeah.
We'll find out if that is enough next time. Considering the amount of points you have in your adversary flaw, we'll see. Good night, everybody.
God. Oh
Good
God.
night.
Jesus.
Thanks for coming to this week's Bound by Night.
moly.
Yay, happy.
Woo!
Woohoo.
Meow.
So
Thanks
happy.
for listening.
Yay.
Thanks for the game, storyteller.
Yeah.
Jesus, Dolly.
Ever-
What a way to come back.
What do you mean it's so happy? There Daisy, she's such a cute little thing. What do you mean?
Somebody said help.
That child
So much-
broke my heart.
So much
Somebody said-
backstory. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Everybody, what else you got? Gimme.
Somebody said help. I'm shitting myself.
I've known this child for 5 minutes, but if anything happens to her, I will kill everyone in this room and then myself.
Yeah, Malcolm's there.
Malcolm is going to the PTA meetings. If one
Yep.
teacher